City. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. It's Christmas time in the city. It's too cold. You ain't going nowhere yet, so kick back, little bruh. Kick back, little bruh. It's Christmas time in the city. It's Christmas time in the city. Zambalam, balam balam. Oh, whiskey. I got one more light to put on. It's Christmas time in the city. Blum, blum, blum. Let me see. If I wake up at 4 and get back on my old job, maybe my old job would take over for my new job. But the new job gotta be better than the old job. Oh, snap. I knew it. I knew it. These motherfuckers, I ain't never seen so many bugs out here in Georgia that like trees, or should we say flowers. It's a bug that I've been finding that only mess with flowers. And all the time, every time I wake up, it's this same kind of bug messing with the flowers. I did not know that it was bugs that go out their way to mess with your flowers. I didn't think bugs mess with flowers. And you know the type I'm talking about. It don't matter where it's at, where I put it. If it's loud, it just follow me. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, you positive Ann? Your name Positive Ann in the that's your mission in life. To walk around and just tell people nice stuff. Like it's a nice ass world and shit like that. like Minnesota ain't going on with what Minnesota got on right now. I mean, we need more of you people in the world that talk all that. You know, let's make the world a greater place. You know that Michael Jackson song. Make it a greater place for you and for man. Nobody believe that nice ass shit you talking about. That's like you got a neighbor in your yard. Every time you wake up, he just waving and smiling. Yeah, I seen the movies. That's kind of creepy. I don't like them text messages where people hit you up in a DM. Yeah, just sending you public service announcement that God really loves you and this and that. Yeah. I was doing all right before you told me that. Why you just come on, man? What else come to this? Come to my church and pay tithes and offering. Like what else do you want from me? Cause I already know the nice stuff. You know that unbelievable nice stuff. You know what I mean. You just know it's gonna come with a catch. So you just say some bogus ass. It's gonna be a better place. Make the world a greater place because you're in it. Yeah. Well, the world made me this way. That's why I am this way. It wouldn't be a better place if I wasn't acting like this way. So that's why when I act this way, I gotta roast people and get on them to get them back in line because their mom and dad never gave them whoopings when they was kids. So that's my job on the internet. Since I know all these mark ass dudes that be on the internet doing all that flu flam BS, yeah, it's my job. Since your mom and dad they neglected you on BTA, that's what I'm here for as a grown man to tell you how to read, write, and social media. Boy and Hefe, I must say, you have learned a lot, and you told the world you learned a lot. You told the world on your last live last night. You said what? Yes, and all these other small YouTubers, you know what I mean? Shit, we could have a reading test. We could have. I said this nigga is pressed. And Hefe, do you know how embarrassing you sound when you said, yeah, we could have a spelling test, we could do this, and that, and stop commenting in my DM talking about these other YouTubers that's joking and clowning on me and this, and that. We could take a speed reading test, we could take a writing test, arithmetic. Did you hear that? That's me. He didn't want to say my name. That's me. I'm the one that told him baby, I can read. Remember I said, baby, I can read? That's me. And Hefe, I told you, they ain't gonna say my name. Listen to his video last night. He said, yeah, and all y'all subscribers, man, stop sending me that BS. I don't care what these other YouTubers say. Y'all remember he said that last night? Y'all want to play it for you? Look, I did it so good that I knew I was going to do this. This brother, we going to say brother. We going to say brother. Brother, since they with the Push the Peace, him and Sporty Face. So this is how you supposed to address the brothers. Not the Crips, not the Bloods, the brothers. Brother, stop stealing my shit. You stole my disclaimer. I told the world on my live, you stole it. That disclaimer, that blink in the front, that blinks just like my videos, stole it. Foul, foul, foul. You stole it, and Hefe. You stole it. Dead homies, you stole it. Because then nobody else had that. I know where that shit came from, and you didn't have that before I was roasting you. Second mark ass nigga and Hefe. Let's keep it real. Mark ass and Hefe. You didn't even try to acknowledge me until you see me get on your mark ass on Two Gangster for YouTube. Yeah, Two Gangster for YouTube pushed it all in your face. What I said about you, this is how Two Gangster for YouTube put it. All in your face. And what your mark ass do? Well, you was an emotional bitch, so we know how the bitches act. The bitches gonna go in their room. I don't have to take this. I'm going home. I'm Ann Hefe. I don't have to mention him. I'm too Hollywood for that. Bitch, stay where you at. I don't want to go to No Jumper no way, ho. The facts is gonna be foul. If you a comedian at No Jumper and I'm a comedian at a Backyard Boogie, best believe the Backyard Boogies get found out. It just takes some time. And then when I boom, that shit gonna blow up like 4 extra fingers. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. And I ain't got to lose my soul, my street cred, or anything else by getting on No Jumper, trying to be a gangster and a peace walker. You mark ass nigga. What is the point of you getting on your social media and doing your videos when we already knew Whack 100 was a mark before you even met him? And you knew Whack 100 was a mark before you met him. But you know what you did? You did like everybody else. Let me sweep his trash under the rug. Cause I gotta get No Jumpers. We gotta say it like four extra. No jumpers. It's not No Jumper. No Jumpers. Adams 22. Not Adam 22. Adams 22. We gotta say it like 4 extra. All this ranting and raving and Hefe ain't doing you no better. Cause your vocabulary is still on the same level, brother. Talking about we can have a read off, arithmetic, this, and that. Boy, you just let me know and underlined the words that I told you out of my mouth on my small ass podcast. Nigga, you're probably watching me right now and scared to put your name in the chat. Why? Because you're going to get crashed. You know that. You know that. You know, if you came in my live chat right now, Auntie Hefe, I would roast you. And then your mark ass could call on this motherfucking Google Pixel and I would roast your mark ass some more. Hey, like I said, Neptune Lagoon, I've been through prison and I've been through jail. And one thing I ain't been is put peanut butter in my drawers or knocked out by no man. No man in the pen. No man in the county jail. No man in juvenile hall. And Hefe. Now, this is another thing. I didn't do all that YA time like you and Baby B Braves. Dead homies, I didn't. Because the way y'all tell them stories, y'all be sounding gay. It sound like all you niggas was in there in YA on some Freaka League stuff. Dead homies, I'm glad I missed that. Boy, they probably would have, just by being in there, they probably would have put charges on a nigga. Man, you niggas was in there freaky. Y'all was in there having a boys club, knocking niggas out and then taking cheeks. Nasty, nigga, 2000. I'm glad I didn't know that shit, man. You niggas nasty. But and Hefe, this emotional side bullshit, girly girl stuff you got going on is foul. And Munchie B, you can't say the nigga. Munchie B, this nigga Munchie B didn't try to save two people this week. And Hefe. Who else? Who was the other dude? Bosco. I forgot his name. Bosco. How did I forget? Bosco. Munchie B didn't try to save. And Hefe and Bosco. And Munchie B, you ain't off the hook. You just got kicked on no jumper like a week and a half ago. Bitch, you ain't in the clear. Bitch, you ain't in the clear. Munchie B acting like he in position. Yeah, man, and whack what? Man, okay. You knew this day was gonna come, Munchie B? So why your mark ass didn't tell him to go? Don't go on a show with him. Ain't y'all A-Trade gangster, Inglewood family bloods, blood crib Hoover, GDBD Vice Lord? Ain't that what y'all is? Don't y'all be clicking up and shit when y'all get in trouble? Yeah, how A-Trade gangster is that? How IFG is that? How strong do your gang sound when you clicked up with some Bloods and Crips? Marks. I don't care what nobody say in this whole wide world, nigga. Ain't no Bloods supposed to be clicking up with no motherfucking goddamn Crips. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? You better handle your candle, nigga, or don't be from the hood, nigga. You gonna click up with some niggas y'all don't even know. Y'all didn't know no A-Trades like that, nigga. Y'all didn't grow up with them like that. But what y'all did do is put Tiny Munchie on, and then y'all put Texas Ranger on. And one was from A-Tray, and one was from Families. And they were both brothers. Y'all dumbass niggas. That's where you know gangbanging got fucked up. When two brothers in the same house from two different hoods. Burnt the fuck out. Your room all red, and his room all blue. With the blue rags. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. That's why they call that. That's why you got 607 Unk making fun of the culture now. Blood Crip Hoover. GDBD Vice Lord. Which y'all was practicing on each other doing drive-bys in the room. I got you, cuz. No, blood, you didn't shoot me. What was you doing? Walking by your little brother room? Yeah, nigga, this family. Niggas ain't trying to get some crap, cuz. With Nerf guns and shit. That's how I started. Weird ass niggas. That's what I can say. 2,000 ass niggas. Yeah, like, bruh. Like, what was y'all playing? Y'all took cops and robbers to Bloods and Crippin'. And then y'all grew up in it. How the fuck, Aunt Hefe, you got Tiny Texas Ranger that was drilling women? Tiny Munchie brother, is in jail for drilling women. Let me say that again. Tiny Munchie's brother from A-Tray is in prison for drilling females. Yeah. Blood got a couple of life sentences for being from A-Tray gangster, fucking with a neighborhood Pyru bitch, and Texas Ranger got consecutive life sentences for drilling women. Did you hear what I said? He ain't in there for getting a 6-0. He ain't in there for no gangster crip shit. That nigga in there for some gangster girl stuff. That nigga blew down girls. Ask him. Ask respectable rents. This is Tiny Munchie's brother. The one from Families that they say always cool with hanging out with Crips in the county jail. I see why. Munchie can't see it because he can't see, but I can see why. His little brother is from A-Tray Gangsta Crap. They said Big Munchie was in the county jail hanging with 40 Crips. That's why Munchie B, Tiny Munchie B, gets so much static in the county jail. Blood always bigging it with the ribs. That's why Tiny Munchie was always put in some shit. Cause he always in the cell, eating, hanging, moving in the cell with Crips. Tiny Munchie, little brother, is Texas Ranger from A-Tray Gangsta Crip. Blood is doing life. Tiny Munchie's little brother is doing life for smoking females. Munchie can't do nothing with me. I ain't got no little homies that be out there throwing them signs, gang banging and blowing down bitches. Nigga, oh, we gotta get out, cuz. Nigga, if I just heard that in the pen, nigga, I'd be like, cuz, what you in here for, cuz? No, A-Tray Gangsta, we gotta get out. You in here, you doing L's for smoking bitches? Oh, cuz, you a mark, cuz, on 6-0 crap. Like I said, you already fucked up, nigga. You from families and your brother in the same house from A-Tray Gangsta? So when y'all leave your mama house, he make a right and you make a left, and then when y'all get home, it's Inglewood family A-Tray Gangsta Crip? Shut your mark ass up, nigga. You ain't even have control of your little brother. Nigga, if my little brother was crippin', nigga, he wouldn't be crippin' no more until he was crippled. Nigga, you ain't finna be walking out this house blued up, nigga. This Bloods, nigga. Nigga, we ain't playing. You niggas was playing Bloods and Crips like tag you with. That's how y'all knew this. That's how you know this gang banging shit is a game. When your brother can walk out the house at A-Tray Gangsta Crip and your big brother from IFG, that's when y'all know both y'all some marks. Dead homies, nigga. How you gonna be Tiny Munchie? And then you Tiny Munchie. Let's already take the mark out of the name. Nigga, you tiny anything, nigga, you damn there's a tiny mark. Nigga, it's too many hundreds of billions of names, nigga, you could have picked. You know how the big OG homies look at niggas with tinies and babies and infants and semens? Blood, I am big OG Neptune Lagoon. Blood, ain't no little, ain't no big, no nothing, nigga. If I didn't approve, you don't get the stamp, nigga. If it ain't in this lifetime, nigga, it ain't in this lifetime. Ain't no little Neptune, nigga. It's only one Neptune, nigga. And ain't nobody did nothing with me in my whole 40 years. And I'm 41. This 1 year, I'm laid up. I'm throwing free throws. I tell you, come get me. You can't find me, blood. Blood, I picked my own 401k. My little brother's not cripping. I didn't walk out the house A-Tray Gangsta, and I mean IFG, and then my little brother turned the corner and went motherfucking A-Tray Gangsta. Nigga, what the fuck are you niggas doing? That's why you and Munchie so smooth. That's why Ed Hefe and Munchie so smooth. Cause he know Tiny Munchie, little brother, is Texas Ranger. And you know what Blood in there for? Blood got life sentences for smoking bitches. That's Tiny Munchie, his brother from A-Tray Gangsta, is in there doing consecutive life sentences for smoking bitches. Yeah, doing life. Skip, throw it up. Nigga, you was on the street smoking bitches? Nigga, I'd tell the nigga just like this if we was in the county jail. They go 6-0 Crip, we gotta get down. I just say 6-0 Crip just so we gotta get out for show. Then when you get out, I'm gonna be like, yeah, nigga, I'm from Queen Street. But yeah, we still gotta get out, bitch. So you better fight me like I'm from 6-0. Nigga, you out there smoking bitches. You shouldn't bang on nobody in this bitch. You shouldn't even tell niggas from A-Tray Gangsta, nigga. You out there smoking bitches. Bitch. And I would have knew you was a bitch because your brother from IF and you from A-Tray. Bitch. I already knew it was some bitch shit going on coming out your house, bitch. How did y'all do? The IFs waiting on Tiny Munchie to come out, flamed up, and then they looking for Texas Ranger to come out, so they all in the front yard, just a gang of niggas wearing blue and a gang of niggas wearing red, and they waiting for each brother. Nigga, hell no, nigga would have been melee in the front of my yard. Man, on purpose, nigga, I would have let the Rottweilers go, and I had Rottweilers all my life since a kid. Nigga, I would have let the Rottweilers go on you mark ass niggas. How the fuck is you Tiny Munchie and your brother Texas Ranger from motherfucking A-Trade Gangster? Nigga, that's some weird ass shit, nigga. Y'all was going by each other's room. Brrr, cuz, brrr, blood. What was y'all doing, nigga? That was y'all cops and robbers? Mark ass niggas? Then your little brother? So that means your little brother start banging after you. So why you didn't want to be from families? And you let him go to A-Trade Gangsters? Mark, 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 Mark. Mark, Mark, Mark. You come from Marksville, and you're not a marksman. You just marked out. You from Markyville. You wear Marky shoes. You just marked. Not Nike, Marky. Niggas some busters. Dead homies. Gotta be a 90s baby. Yeah, my little brother is from A-Trade Gangster. That's when you hear that scratch in the music. Blood, what you say? Nothing. Yup. We thought you said nothing. You gonna get that nigga, blood. Ain't no way in hell y'all finna be skip throwing it up in our hood, nigga. And then when you picked him up, what you gotta tell the IFs? Oh yeah, that's my brother. Woo, woo, this and that. That's the Crips. What? The gangbanging is pathetic anyway. But when you are Tiny Munchie, always getting caught in LA County Jail with the Crips, I understand why. Every story. Listen to Baby B. Braves. Listen to anybody. Listen to Jay Hood mark ass on the 50-50 yard. He said Tiny Munchie was always known to be hanging out with the neighborhood Crips. That's a strike. How you from Inglewood family and you bumped a bowl eating boops and spreads with Crips? I know the homies was doing this while you wasn't around, which let me know you was on Mark shit, just like Big Munchie. Marks, y'all some marksmen. Remember how cool Aunt Hefe was just about a week ago? Remember they was on that DC Baby Draco stuff? And then Aunt Hefe, lightweight, got into it with Munchie. Hey, see, follow me. Follow me where I'm going, chat. Hype me up. Like me up. I'm going somewhere with this. Remember when Whack 100 got on No Jumper and said, yeah, my boy Aunt Hefe, he got a nuclear that he about to drop on Munchie B. What you think that was? He was finna tell the whole world about the peanut butter. Second, how was you just so cool with Whack 100 last week? And now this week, full-fledged war. And not only that, now Aunt Hefe, that is full-fledged war between you and Whack 100 with your Mark fat ass, Teletubby, I bleed chocolate milk, motherfucking Carl Winslow body having ass nigga, the Black Paul Bart looking ass Mark ass nigga. You got the nerve to try to break down what we already knew. Every time we seen you with Whack 100, we like, you know what subliminally happened without us even thinking? And Hefe, every time we seen you up there with Whack 100, you know your credibility just kept getting shot up, right? More holes in your paper bag. Blood, I used to be like, how is these niggas saying they solid and you go bick it with motherfucking Adam 22 and Whack 1, and then you say, then Aunt Hefe, you say out of your own dick suckers, you say, oh yeah, Whack don't even be functioning with the power rules. Don't nobody be pulling up. So if you knew this, why you telling us now? You see, that's how he get put off the hood and you get put off the hood. You see how that worked? There's a lot of people that got put off the hood for what Aunt Hefe just did. Aunt Hefe, remember you always tell it, I don't be listening to social media. Me and social media, I don't be keeping up with this. If you don't keep up with it, how do you work for No Jumper? You gotta know what's going on the internet or you can't be on No Jumper. Goofy. Lies, lies, all of it. Then you up there powwowing, ha ha he he with whack. Ha ha he he with whack. Yeah, my boy, this is the exact word. My boy ain't Hefe. He got the bomb that he about to drop on Munchie. That was last week. Let me stop lying. The nuclear, he got the nuclear on Munchie. What was the nuclear? It's something that'll blow you out the water when you say it's a nuclear, right? That's something to blow everybody back. The peanut butter stuff. But he didn't want to go that far. Because Munchie already called him and said, back, blood. You know, I brought you to No Jumper, man. At least you could do is, show me some love, That's why I don't let a lot of niggas get on the internet, man, because they going to take my shine. They going to put me on blast. And then that nigga Neptune been on here a year straight. I tried not to say nothing so Neptune wouldn't even, blow up the way he doing. But blood just won't stop. Yeah, you better be quiet, boy. Because you better have some proof. You say you're the mayor, right? What's taking so long with your mayorism? You could have been found somebody that said Neptune weak. You could have been called somebody from Queen Street or anything to be like, yeah, that nigga Neptune. You say you from Inglewood, right? You say you're the mayor, right? You go to No Jumper, I got a jump shot. Check out the shirt. I just do it. Say less merch, though. I don't go to No Jumper. I wear shit like this. I got a jump shop. I'm headed to the rim. What, you want me to put on a chain on your mark ass? Do what? I'll ball without the chain. So, Munchie, when you and Bosco thought I was gonna fade away? Just like everybody else that you just call names and then they just get their 15 seconds of shame and then they gone. Bitch, I made a year out this bitch. I purposely made a year out this bitch. And it ain't gonna be a year till next month. And if I showed you what I made already and we ain't even close to the 21st, I swear to God on my mama, I see why King AK and be acting the way he acting. Boy, when your checks and YouTube know you cracking like eggs, bro, they throw you money at the beginning, right when they paid you. Right when you paid, you get a whole nother check. I'm talking about, I swear to God, when I woke up the next day after I got paid, it was 300, I'm gonna say 300 because $3-4 off, that's 300. It was 300 the next day. Already on. I just got paid for this month. I woke up the next day on a dead homies. It was $300. I just got paid. I just cashed it on a Friday. Saturday, it was 300 on there. And I was like, damn, I ain't even do shit. Yes, you did, sir. Just some old shit. We didn't calculate it yet. Your money flow is over. Yeah. I got paid on the 20th, which they say from the 21st to the 26th, you get paid by YouTube. Nigga, I got paid on the 20th. By the 21st, it was already $300 when I woke. I just cashed. I went to MoneyGram and got the money the day before. Nigga, the next day, I woke up 300. Please don't tell me you get a job, gang. But one thing for sure, I'm glad I never went to you hoe-ass nigga shows. And definitely, nigga, I'm not going to No Jumper. I'm not a mark, nigga. I'm not going. To me, going to No Jumper is like going to the police station or going to the court office. So I don't do no Eddie Boy and I don't do no Compton Rick Rocks. I don't put $60. Remember when Compton Rick Rock put $60 on all them mark-ass telling ass niggas in jail? Look what he did. Compton Rick Rock, clouded up. You know what he did? He put $60 on Brick Baby books. He put $60 on loose cannon books and he put $60 on Big U. You forgot. I didn't. That's some mark ass shit. I ain't going to no jail. I ain't going to no court building unless it's my name on there to report. Other than that, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I ain't going downtown LA to put no money on your books. I'll send a bitch, but I ain't going, nigga. I got phobia, PSD, and all that. I don't want to be around them streets unless I'm getting out. I don't have no reason to be around them streets. I don't fuck with the police. So why would I go to no jumper? Why would I go to the court building? Why would I give a fuck about putting money on these niggas' books, record myself doing it if it wasn't for clout? Use a mark. Use a mark. That's what you did it for. Recognition. Oh, I put money on niggas' books. Oh, wait. And now clout over, gang. Clout over, gang. Then what you gonna do now? All these mark ass niggas. But Munchie, I don't see how you think you in a position to save anybody, dog. You can't even save yourself. You couldn't even save your butt cheeks. How you gonna try to save somebody on the internet and you still, after 30-some years of walking this green earth, still talking about blood, 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 blood? You just like Bosco to me. You say a whole lot of blood, and then when somebody make your blood pressure get up, you don't want no smoke. Come on, man. I can't wait till somebody get up on you. I mean, in the right way, Munchie. Boy, your career gonna be, man. Look, man. I don't even know why you sliding around without your big brother being your security. That's about the best security you could have, Munchie. Your own big brother. You know, since that is his real name. You know what I mean? That's a stolen identity, little Munchie. Tell the world how you stole your brother's name. Tell them how you was eating Captain Crunch one day, and then you just heard niggas saying your brother's name so much. You was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a Munchie too. When I grow up and be a Buster. When I grow up and being Buster, I'm gonna call myself Munchie because I just want them to be scared of me because they already know my big brother with the business, you know. But you know, I'm a little brother. You know how that mark ass shit go for little brothers. You know, I'm Lil Michael. He Big Michael, but I'm Lil Michael. I'm just as good though. My name the same though. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nigga, any nigga got peanut butter to draws ain't got nothing to say. Dead homies, blood. Just like I said, nigga, if I seen that nigga in the county jail, in the pen, anywhere, and they said, hey, just like they said when Munchie came to the prison yard, they said, hey, blood, hey, you know a nigga Munchie here? I said, which one? They was like, the one from Crenshaw Mafia. I said, oh, that's my nigga, blood. If they said other one, I would say, peanut butter, blood. Yeah, y'all can leave, y'all can exit. You know, this ain't, we don't support the Munchie peanut butters here. We don't support the Boscos here. So, you know what I mean? This a real nigga section. Like, we go to the front row and didn't even pay for the seats. We just tell niggas like Bosco and Munchie, get your mark ass up, nigga. He already know what's happening. Nigga, besides being a big homie, nigga, I would big homie bully you too. You know how you got homies in the hood that just be marking out certain homies in their hood because you just know they're marking, you just hate that they from the hood? Yeah, that's what I would do. I would come straight to the front. Hey, Bosco, Munchie, get your mark ass move, nigga. This is for me and a homie, nigga. Say something stupid so I could blap you. I could blap you like Rich Trapper. And you could say, well, at least I got off. At least I got off. Nigga, you know a slap is worse than a swing? Shut your bitch ass up. Bosco, you know, back in the cowboy days, when you slapped a nigga, that was the ultimate disrespect. Why? Because he opened his hand on you like a bitch. He didn't fire on you like a man. Bosco will say, at least I got off on you. I got to do that Two-Face because Bosco got that Two-Face off of Batman. You know what I mean? You know how you got the regular face, then you got that other side face, Two-Face. So I got to talk to this side because I got to look like Bosco. Yeah, you slapped me, but I fired on you. On Queen Street. On Bloods. On Queen Street Bloods. Yeah, you slapped me, blood, but I got off on you. Shit, how you still want to commentate on it? Yeah, my eye red and it's ringing a little bit, but we can still do the content, blood, on Queen Street. Shut your bitch ass up. What's the deal? We just over here cooking eggs and bacon right now. And all these pig oink oink niggas from motherfucking No Jumper, yeah, your ass cheeks is the bacon, nigga. We roasting. Weird ass nigga. And you know, I showed the proof yesterday, almost 1 million views, and we ain't nowhere near the 21st, right? Yeah, your boy Neptune Lagoon at 840 plus thousand since yesterday views since the 1st of January. Thank you. Thank you. With me almost having 1 million views and being from LA, why they mark ass niggas ain't call me the no jumper? Cause they some bitches. I ain't going, but they some bitches. How the fuck I'm almost got 1 million views and all them no jumper co-hosts ain't got no million nothing? Think about all the co-hosts on No Jumper. And I'm, since the 1st of January, at 840 point some odd views, almost to 1 million. Why they ain't say my name on No Jumper? I got more views since the 1st than any employee that's on No Jumper. Yes, sir. I showed it in my live yesterday. I ain't capping. I ain't capping. I'm probably like 100,000 off. Today as we speak, I'm like 100,000 off from being 1 million views since the 1st of January. You know I took off 2 months and then I bounced back on the 1st. Oh, y'all didn't know that? So when next month hit, and that'd be 12 months, I can honestly say I've been on YouTube 12 months, but actually doing my thing, 10 months. I took off for 2 months. I took my own break and still got back on and got 1,300 plus subscribers since the first two. Yeah, since the first. I got 1,300 plus subscribers. I showed that proof yesterday too on my live. Say what you want. Ed Hefe would have no platform. Nobody would know who he was. No Jumper. No Jumper, y'all leader that's leading y'all to the water that got poison in it. You see what happened to him with Jason Love. Now I'm going to stir up to that. You want to be part of a real podcast where you see me from the ground up, from the dirt? Yeah, that's me. You want to see a city boy, gang banging ass nigga, be in the backyard, building chicken coops, buying a first horse, living a different life, enjoying my 401k as being Mr. Gang Member? Yeah, I was Mr. Gang Member. At this age, it's still Libby, but I don't wear it on me. You ain't gonna just see me on a regular day just flamed up for no reason with some Dickie suits on. No. If you see me with a red Dickie jumpsuit, and I'm the one, I don't like the top shirt and I don't like the pants. If you see me in a red Dickie zip-up jumpsuit, because that's how I like to rock when I wear Dickie suits. I like it the jumper. Zzz. If you ever see me with one of those, with red chucks, the red fat laces, the extremely fat laces, get out the way. That boy got it on him. And I'm talking about, I already got a cold walk. I got shot in the kneecap. Everybody tell me when they see me walk, they said I walk like a rapper. My mama tell me I walk like a rapper. She said, you just got a cold little bounce straw. I already got that naturally. Just imagine me looking like a walking stop sign. Nigga, you better do it to me or I'm going to do it to you. Or just don't say nothing and take your mark ass on. That's the way I figure it. What the fuck you asking me questions for, nigga? What you in my business for? I'm a grown-ass blood. Don't ask me where the fuck I'm from and don't ask me why I'm wearing all this. Just get to cracking. Whatever you thought it was. Most of you niggas gonna get cracking and miss. Let's tell the truth. You niggas get cracking and miss the whole enchilada. You're trying to get me and got the old lady or a kid down the street. Why? Because you didn't even know what you was doing. So just half of y'all it's just the same point. Just banging just to be banging. Didn't even grow up over there on some Bosco shit. Didn't even grow up over there and just pop up out of nowhere like, I want to be from your hood. Shut your mark ass up. Ain't no way in hell, nigga. I'ma be from A Trey Gangster, and my brother gonna be from Inglewood family. And then my older brother is from family, but I'm the younger brother from A Trey. How that happen? Even if you came to the county jail and told me you was like that, I wouldn't believe you was like that because your little brother ain't like that. How the fuck you gonna be from families and then your baby brother from motherfucking A Trey Gangster? Y'all, so when mama took y'all to the swap meet, we got to break it down layman's terms. So when mama took both of y'all to the swap meet, you got the red chucks and he got the blue chucks? Nigga, hell no. In the same car. You know what I mean? People flipping in their graves over them chuck scenarios. You had a red chuck in a car with a blue chuck, cuz, blood. Man, I died for this. Yep. Well, Munchie and Texas Ranger, they making a mockery. I don't know how you little brothers did with y'all. Nigga, my little brother knew I was like that. My little brother used to see so many homies in the house. And my brother was so young. My brother, he was so trained like a dog that he was infatuated with the homies so much. And hey, it's a bad thing, but I was just a kid. This is how I grew up in the hood. It's a bad thing, but this is what it was. You know what my buster ass little brother used to do? Take his buster ass to the top bunk and let all the homies sit on my bed and in the ground and on the chair, on the ground, on the carpet and in the chairs. My brother would get his ass up there just to watch us play games and wouldn't say a word. You wouldn't even know my brother was there. That's how much he played his role. He sure wasn't finna be saying he crippin'. You know how many bloods we had in it? And then we the young wild ones. We 12, 13, 14. You know how disrespectful them conversations is in that room. Oh man, this nigga smashed me like a whoop-de-whoop. We was just dancing. I'm sorry. I didn't grow up in a crib household, cuz. Man, what? At 12, 13, we thought dissing made us harder. Oh, blood acting like a rat. Yeah. We would call you a rat oh, blood tried to ditch us at school, blood. He just smoked the blunt with his blood, acting like a rat. Yes, that's how, what? That's what I said, Bosco. If you didn't go to them phases, what the fuck are you doing? Bosco, what could you be possibly thinking? We grew up being baby bloods. We grew up squabbling. When we just got mad, emotional, in the rants and raves, like Whack 100 and Aunt Hefe. Look, brother, I would never get in a rant and rave with y'all. I stopped doing that in 5th grade with niggas. Who could scream the loudest? Who could ruffle their feathers like the biggest rooster? Man, y'all some marks. Pow, 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 pow. Now look, in the story, both of you niggas gone. Pow, 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 pow. Oops. My bad. Hey, you know what I mean? You know how many niggas I laughed at? Where y'all would be like, damn, Neptune, you on demon time. Hell no, I laughed at that nigga when I didn't see him moving around. Hell yeah, laughed like the Joker. We got your bitch ass. Yeah, nigga, you thought you was up in the score? Down, down, baby. Flushed him. Hey, tell God I said what's happening. Peace. You can say I'm wrong all you want. Shit, you chip my homie? Oh, yes. I'm coming back. I didn't say we. I didn't say it like Munchie. I said I coming back. That's what I said. Munchie Bosco, y'all had ample enough time. Y'all had 12 months on the internet, which is way too much time to come up with some allegations about Neptune from an Inglewood. Since you the mayor and you Bosco, you and Munchie should have been came to the internet and said something about Neptune. Y'all didn't talk about everybody else. Y'all didn't talk about Clarissa Shields and her boxing. You ain't mentioned nothing about Neptune. Why? Because it ain't nothing. But now I'm on the internet, and since I know I got a shoulder and bars that's clean, well, I'm a flex sometimes. Now I'm gonna do it every day. If y'all is the blood models, the mayor, Bosco, the Queen Street mascot. You know the Queen Streets, we got us a new mascot, right? His name Bosco. He be wearing the Bulls jersey with the 40 something on it, the 45, or maybe the 33. We'll give him Pippen because he is from the 300 block. Bosco from the 300 block, so we'll give him 33 like Pippen. So we'll give Bosco a Bulls jersey, but he still got to dress up as the Monkey Man. Bosco, that's what we'll give you, hood mascot. You got that from Neptune Lagoon. Other than that, that's the best you could be. Or the butt of the bread. Like if we a body as Queen Street and we a whole body, like make it like a human, then Bosco, you got two choices. Either you could be the mascot with a Bulls jersey on, the monkey suit on, or you could be the body of the whole gang. You know how some be the eye, some be the mouth, the spokesperson, some be the hand. Bosco, you got two options: Monkey Man or the butt. You got two choices, Bosco. What you want to be from the hood? You could be the mascot or you could be the butt. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you, gang. You did. But all y'all foul. Now this is what I want No Jumper to do. How about No Jumper? You see how everybody got to get into it before they tell on a nigga and then they reveal it to the world? And then Neptune gonna eat it up like cereal in the morning and then spit it out because I ain't no kid. This is what No Jumper need to do. They need to get something like done like Kai Cenat and get a fake ass priest and get a booth, like a confession booth, and let everybody on No Jumper get in that confession booth and tell their truth about everything they know about everybody on the podcast. You might as well get it out. Because Jefe, with you trying to put business out on WAC 100 this late in the game, you knew this when you met him. That's like you going to the 50-50 yard, trying it out, and then say, oh yeah, these niggas did me bad. I was just over there trying to be cool, do my time, and I want to go back to the main line. No, you can't come back, gang. You already went over there. You was with WAC 100, so you already on the 50-50 PC yard. Ain't no coming back just because it didn't work out, gang. You offered to go over there. You went over there with no problem. With nothing wrong with you. You offered yourself to go over there. That's when you went bad. When you said yes and you went over there to the 50-50 yard, which is No Jumper, and all the people on that 50-50 yard, that's where it ended, gang. Other than that, ain't no I didn't like it over here. Can I come back GP? No, you SNY for life. And now, this is why Jefe feels so pressured up. He feeling the force. He feeling the internet force of WAC 100. WAC 100 on the internet, he is the big gang member. He is the big gang member. But in the streets, he ain't nobody. I'm starting to figure it out. On the internet, Bosco is the big gang member. Munchie is the big gang member. But on the streets, hell nah. But it don't even matter about the streets no more. Why? Because the internet took over. So, I'm glad I came at the time that I did. Oh, yeah. Well, look, I ain't got to wait for the moderators. Look, this is what I'm going to do for you. It doesn't matter. This we going to do. We're going to go ahead and remove your ass, right? Right? Remove. Bam. You and your comments. Then we're going to put your mark ass in timeout. And look, I'm going to do it to you graciously. Bitch, you can't say nothing for 24 hours, hoe ass nigga. I'm not my moderators. I'm not my moderators. If I cancel your ass, niggas for a day, nigga. Nigga, I ain't no regular ass, buster ass YouTuber, nigga. If I don't like what you said, I block your ass for 24 hours. And I bet you your mark ass be back over here again. Watching who? Me. I ain't no Aunt Hefe, don't matter what the check says, as long as the feds pay that I'm there every day. Nigga, I went to college, nigga. I got bust downs and I got regular solid gold, nigga. And I got 2 mansions, nigga, 15 bedrooms total, nigga. I don't need no jumper, nigga. I got a jump shot. You see this Jordan on here? I got a jump shot. How the fuck I'm gonna go to no jumper wearing some Jordans and I got a jump shot? Boom, 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 boom. Boy, if it wasn't police around doing the things that they do, boy, listen. If I could be one of them cowboys, but I want to be the black ones. Cause you know the original cowboy was a black man, right? We was the cow tenders. We was slaves taking care of the cows. They used to call us cowboys. Well, I'll be one of the cowboys with the hat on. And if it's still them days where we all get to carry them things and we can still be like Wyatt Earp and shut down saloons, I would have been that no jumper. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Dead homies. You talk about be there. This how I be riding my horse. What up? We almost there. On our way to no jumper. You got your 48 Colt. I got my 357 Magnum. Long barrel, so I can get them from the long way, Carl. We gonna ride this bitch out, Carl. Yup, dead homies. Dead homies. And we slide. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kiss the kids. Like the president before I leave. There ain't no guarantee. But just know, if daddy don't come home, you know when he left the house? He was like that. That's all I need to know. Hey, I'll go with the rest of the Indians, the rest of the slaves, and all the other Africans. I got the same heart. Look, if they gone, I'm still living. So we riding out. How many of them is it, Carl? It's about 1,000 of them. How many of it was us? About 400. Sounds like a good number to me, Carl. Let's speed it up. Out of there. Scared? Been gone. Scared. I grew out of scared as a very young boy. Fear? Yes. Scared? No. Fear makes you aware. Scared mean you scary. You gonna do that Bosco and put the peanut butter where the sun don't shine and be cool with it? That's scared. It's been a whole lot of years, man. Munchie. Sheesh. You got about 16 years of trying to bury that peanut butter in your tutor. Big Gucci for 40s. Big Gucci for 40s is about 60 years old. Y'all mean to tell me Big Gucci from 40s is gonna lie on Munchie and just lie just to say, man, if you a gang member in LA, everybody didn't heard about that Munchie and that peanut butter story. That nigga's 60 years old. What the fuck would he be lying for? What would I be lying for? Y'all don't want to take my word. Y'all don't want to take Baby B Brave's word. Now y'all want to take Gucci word. So who word y'all gonna take? Call me a louder or brow to give without hit that cash app, $ PBF 400, your ass is grass. Support the movement. You support no jumper? Well, hey, I ain't no jumper. If you anti no jumper, hit that cash app, $ PBF 400. Other than that, you say Orlando Brown. If I cancel you and I go and touch the screen, nigga, you gone for 24 hours. I don't care. Nigga, take the subscription off. I don't give a fuck. You think I'm tripping off your one subscription? You know how many subscriptions I get a day? Niggas told me 38 subscriptions a day plus, and I'm over here. Niggas ain't moved in 2-3 fucking months. I get 38 plus a day. My lowest is about 38. Do your research. I won't be mad if I get 37, ho. I'm finna take back some of that 4.5 million from No Jumper. And I'm gonna do it the black way, not the white way, and it ain't gonna be the Wong way. I'm just gonna do it the black way. You know how Marathon Burger hired all black people? Yeah, that part. Y'all didn't even pick up on that. Marathon Burger hired damn near all black people. Go check him out. It's like 80% black facility workers. It's about 20% Mexican, white, whatever. 80% black. Go look at the security guard. Hey, scary ass Bosco, scary ass Munchie, Whack 100, and scary ass 600. Hey, take your mark ass to Marathon Burger, where that big ass security guard is that wear black, that look like he big as a house. Yeah, you didn't even know that security guard was there, huh? And he carry a big old thing, satchel in front of him with the pistol. Yeah, I know. Cause I been there. Your mark ass ain't been there. I was gonna vlog. And then I said for what? I went to the Marathon Burger twice. The Marathon Burger, I like the Marathon Burger combo, the double patty with cheese on the soft bun with the smashed patties, and the only thing I don't want is mustard on there. Do you know what you want, Whack 100? Munchie, Bosco, do you know what you want for the Marathon Burger? Oh, you don't know what's here? So okay, they don't just got burgers. They got chicken wings and they got chicken sandwiches. Do you want me to order something for your scary ass since you ain't gonna go? I've been twice and didn't vlog. Why? Cause it's just a goddamn burger. What I'm supposed to say? Look what we're eating. Oh man, this burger is amazing, y'all. Look at the beef. All this bread. Oh, it just melts on you. I'm not one of those niggas. I ate the food and bounced. And half the burger I still had. So the bread got soggy by the time I got home. So you better eat the whole burger while you're there. Go hungry. Don't go high. Go hungry. Different H's. Don't go high. Go hungry. I bet you Munchie B can't say he been in a Marathon Burger with his scary mark ass. I know Bosco, the biggest Queen Street Inglewood blood known to America and human being soul on planet Earth, ain't been to Marathon Burger. Hey, what's up with all these famous niggas always hanging out in a famous ass house where they don't get famously found on regular famous streets like famous Costco, famous food for less, famous Ralph's, famous malls, famous shoe stores? Why you don't never see these famous niggas out? Cause they famous ass be in the famous house talking famous shit. Ain't on no famous nothing. Scary ass niggas. Hey, and even if you think my lives is foul or I say too much cuss words, hey, you know what? At the end of these lives, when I get all them views, like 17,000, 49,000, hey, you know what my pay be? Green light. I ain't got a yellow light in a long time. And I ain't had to go to no jumper to know how to be and conduct myself on YouTube. Read before you accept, and you would have known how not to get a strike on your mark ass page. But fucking with me, you can talk all the shit you want. See me in real life, that's gonna be a strike on your face. And I ain't internet rap cap. I'm not doing nothing with these niggas. Why? Because it's always back door. So see me when you see me. Turn the cameras on when I'm in LA. And nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to act and act out a clip anytime you see me in public. You want to act out a movie? I can give you a clip. Nigga, no ad-libbing. Nigga, stick to the script. I'll do no ad-libbing. And I'll do some acting for your ass. I don't know what y'all do with them other niggas. I don't know what y'all do with them air the plumbers. But you know what I ain't doing? What I won't be doing is tapping at the police door talking about him did that. You will never catch me at no police station. Him did that to me. I'm at the police station, man. People be threatening my life with Aaron the plumber. You in the negatives now. Nigga, I don't even want to see your fade. We used to be boys. We used to talk on Instagram. Boy, when I seen how federal you got, Blood, I ain't talked to Blood in about 6-8 months. Ever since he got spit on, I talked to Aaron the plumber about 2-3 times after 2 times. No lies. And I don't want to get the line. I talked to him 2 times, not 3. And that nigga on bullshit. Talking about this nigga, we had an argument the last time we talked, me and Aaron the plumber, and he could say I'm lying all you want. Nigga, I got the DMs. Nigga, me and this nigga fell out over loose cannon being a real 6-0. That's how me and Aaron the plumber stopped talking. Aaron the plumber I was trying to tell him, no, bro, don't fuck with Whack. I just was fucking with Whack. Whack told me I gotta choose a side. I said, what? He said, man, you going on all the Crip platforms. Man, you need to go over here and mess with the Bloods, nigga. Ooh, I said, check this out, nigga. You sound like them niggas in prison. I don't want to be from UBN, and I don't want to be from BL. Nigga, I'm from a gang on the street. Nigga, I wasn't born in jail. How the fuck bang a jail gang, nigga, and I was born on the streets? Nigga, I wasn't born in jail. That's why I never understood how a nigga get that prison bloodline and UBN shit. Blood, you joining a gang in prison? Blood, you don't know these niggas? You didn't grow up with these niggas, so where is the brotherhood? You know what? I'm cool. Just off that, I was cool. I didn't grow just like Bosco. That's why I said if I was 19, never would I be. What? Me, 19 grown man, go ask a hood, can I be from your hood? And I didn't even grow up over there? Sexy Red. You got to do the Sexy Red. Nigga, you came 19 years old, Bosco, and just came to the hood and just said, hey, can I get put on your hood? You got to do the Sexy Red on them. Where did you live before? That's my first question. Where did you live before here? I wasn't there. They put that mark ass nigga Bosco on. That's what I said. I'll give him his props. He did find a hood that did punch on him. But Bosco? Do something? To someone? You mean physically harm someone? Bosco? Hell no. Hell no. Bosco? Boy, look. If somebody, it got to take some credible person for me to believe Bosco did anything without me knowing. And I know it ain't. Because it ain't too many secrets in the hood. The hood ain't no big-ass hood like the 6-0s. Bosco has no stories. It's just like being in a tribe. And, you know, we went out and we did our thing to protect the tribe, and that's the reason why we here today. You know who gonna be the safe one? Telling all the kids and the generations after how we was? Bosco. Because he ain't gonna never be there for none of the war. He gonna be the water boy in the bushes. Bosco got put on at 19 American years old. I remember I was 16. I can tell you exact spot. We was pulling up from the 400 to the 300. We just had crossed Inglewood Ave on Queen. We was headed to Eucalyptus. Bosco was on the right-hand side. He was in front of Little Donut Building in the driveway area. And then it's a little walk space. And then the corner got a driveway area where K-Love live. The big homie. We pulled up. Bosco was wearing a tank top. Bosco black as a motherfucker. I want to say he had on... Bosco used to wear shorts with his pockets out. Dead homies. Bosco used to wear Walmart, Kmart, like motherfucking red shorts with the pockets out. Bosco was wearing drunk-ass muscle shirts with them red shorts, blood. I don't even never even remember Bosco having them fly-ass J's. I don't even remember fly-ass shoes on his feet. Dead homies. I never seen Bosco in some fly-ass J's, gang. Not no new things. He wasn't like an Inglewood nigga. He was a other nigga. He was not like us. You know when you young, you be looking at the nigga up and down. That nigga probably wearing FUBU shoes. That's the type of nigga Bosco was. Bosco was a FUBU shoe wearing ass niggas. We pulled up. Bosco had this motherfucking shorts on with the pockets out. That nigga Bosco had that tank top. Probably had some small holes in it. Dead homies. And that nigga Do Dirty, I never forget, I was riding passenger. I had a hoodie on. We probably just came back from the spot. I was probably sacking up bags, whatever. That's what kind of young nigga I was. I was always, you see me in the hood, I'm always serving. And then Do Dirty, he was so much of a big homie. That nigga put me on to how to make the dimes and dubs and this and that. And next thing you know, I'm serving so much. This nigga Do Dirty would let the smokers come to me. Like when I got out of school and he knew I went to school and still play my football, you know what the homie Do Dirty did? Even though it's wrong, he would let me make all the fades. Let me make. Like, this is what I mean by let. He never show stop me. He never say, oh, blood, this is about smoker, blood. He'll just get out the car, go buy him some drink, come back, how much they wanted? A 50 piece. QS, blood, QS. You got a 50 piece, blood. All right, Qs. Hey, we finna slide over here to the ends. I'ma see if this bitch ass nigga still talking shit or if he gonna run from us. You ready to go, blood? Hell yeah. This nigga would pull up on niggas. Hey, what's up, blood? Queen Street, neighborhood pyro. You be like, yeah, what's happening? What's happening? Whoa. Hey, what's up with blood right here? Hey, what you mean? Hey, blood, you gonna catch my fade? Nigga pull up on a whole nigga hood and be like, hey, blood, hey, you been running from a nigga for a while, blood. I heard you was over here, blood. I came over here and whoop your ass, blood. Nigga, you what? I be like, that's my dog. That's my dog. Nigga, I'm like, what? 15, 16, nigga, whoop that nigga. Just like he tell me, when I go fight, that's why he was a big homie. And he was fighting his niggas his age and older. So when he told me to go get somebody, I got in the car and he was like, that's my dog. That's my dog. He's like, little T-Dog, blood, that fake kick. And then when you bop a nigga, blood, I know they gonna go for it every time, blood. When you do that shit, like it's just natural. Like it ain't even like you think about it. Like when you get up on a nigga, boom, bap, boom, bap, boom, bap, and then you set back, and then that second round, he says always that second round, you do that fake right kick and hit a nigga with that hand, bow. He be like, you putting niggas down, blood. I'm happy you from Queen Street. All right, where you want to go next? Like, goddamn. Hey, hit this. Nah, that's that wet daddy nigga. I don't fuck with them wet daddies. Oh, blood, I was just checking. Yeah, you want me to drive? You getting wet daddy. You want me to drive? Nah, blood, you know, and that's why I can't say, even though he was getting wet, and this is why I said, sometimes he used to be so wet and stuck, we be stuck in the Legend Crips. We be stuck in the Raymonds. And it ain't because of transmission problems. Blood is wet. Can't get him out the driver's seat. Can't open the door. Nigga fighting. Nigga pulling. I just be like, all right, blood. Like, you be fighting so much, you gonna get tired. Or the police gonna come. So you know what you do? Just sit your ass in the car. Sit your ass in the car till blood spin out of it. And that whole time, I'm looking at niggas cross the street. Whoop, whoop. Hey, and if you drunk or if you didn't drink the rest of your drink, shit, I'm gonna watch. I'm drinking the rest of his Henneby. Blood. Yeah, hell yeah, nigga. I went in your pockets and got the weed. Yep. I didn't have no more. Yep. Rolled some joints. Went to the store in a hood. Rolled all the windows up, niggas, so you wouldn't, you know what I mean? The best way I could. Yeah, I got stories. Hell yeah. Niggas got stuck. This ain't every day wasn't a good day. Some niggas got so high they got stuck behind the cutlass on triple gold D's wearing red t-shirts. Yes, this is the life of a blood, a thug. Bosco don't got these stories. I ain't never heard a Munchie tell no stories like this. Nigga, we so comfortable, the homie high, and we parking the ops. And we stuck there for hours. We ain't talking about no 10, 15 minutes and gone. We talking about hours till blood come down. Blood is high. You know, like what's that movie? With we had Ezel. I got the hookup. He said he came to the they window. He said, "Man, I got that 2 hits and go." He said, "What? That 2 hits and go, nigga? That's that wet." No, it ain't how high. I got the hookup. And I got the hookup. Ezel came up to their door with Master P. He said, "I got that 2 hits and go." My big homies is the wet daddies. If you ain't got no big homies that was wet daddies, y'all ain't gangbanging the same. If you don't got big homies that was on Wet Daddy, y'all ain't really gang banging. Dead homies. The homies that was on Wet Daddies, they punching through wooden gates. Boom, boom, boom. Sock through the gate. Nigga, fuck these whoop-de-whoops. Sock out a gate. And it ain't no ops around. That's how bad they was looking for niggas. That's the era I'm from. If your big homies wasn't doing Wet Daddies, I don't think y'all turned up like that. Have you ever seen a grown man turn into a monster in front of your eyes? That's what a Wet Daddy would do. You be looking at your homie like, God damn, this nigga possessed by the devil. Dead homies, that's how you gonna look at him. This nigga possessed. Like, this nigga done turned it from, like, everything that he didn't like or that he loved to do, it's extreme. Yep. That stuff right there, man. When they came out with that, that was purely for the black race, man. You didn't really see you seen a couple of white folks do it, but that was for that man. And then just think about it. It's the same stuff they put in your body when you pass away. So pretty much they give you a drug to make you do something stupid to pass away. With that stuff already in your system, you already prepped. I used to hate the way that stuff smelled. Wet Daddies, sheesh, that smell like a chemical you should not be messing with. Dead homies. That's why I used to be like, damn, Dude Dirty, damn, Buku, damn, Mouth, damn, Smurf, damn, Frog. You know what I mean? Like, all them niggas, it was like a whole crew. And they was all, and then it went from my big homies all the way to the OG homies doing Wet Daddies. I was just like, man, I'm gone. I used to walk up to the car. Them niggas was in there hotboxing the shit. My big homies and the OG, it'd be two OGs in the front and two of my big homies in the back. And tap on the window and nobody turn their head. It ain't synthetic. Yeah, it ain't. It's actually like that shit is embalming fluid. They is dippers, and you can't even. I haven't smelt that smell. You know what? I was finna lie. The last time I smelled that smell, I was in Watts. I was in Watts. As far as Inglewood, that smell ain't prevalent no more. I remember when I used to walk through the hood, I could smell it coming out of niggas' car. I could smell it walking down the street, even if the homies had their windows cracked. I would be able to walk down the block and smell it. Yep. That Wet Daddy, that smell is a smell you'll never forget. That stuff don't smell nothing like you ever smelled before. But like I said, uh, if you didn't grow up with big homies that was smoking Wet Daddies, I don't think y'all gangster like that. Them niggas used to get off Wet Daddies and go pull up to the ops hood and hop out like they the Hulk. And just get out, what's up, blood? Woo, fuck, whoop, they whoops. Like on the block. You be like, up, gotta ante up, gotta cock it, gotta put one in the head. Yep, yep. I've been there for that too. Where the homie was just mad that one of the homies RIP, and that nigga just went to the hood, went to their hood hot, and just jumped out in the middle of the street and just got to yelling. That's why I was like, never on Queen. If you did that on Queen, you gonna hear some quietness, and then you gonna hear some Yep. You could, like, we was too deep to be, like, I used to say that a lot of times, like, damn, what the homie just did, they can't do that in our hood. You get to yelling like that, then you ain't gonna make it off the block. And it ain't no cameras like that, so niggas gonna do it to you. You said, I see a lady get shot. 20 times is still up stat. Wow. Yeah. That wet daddy turn you into a Fantastic Four. You'll turn into Fantastic Four, man. It's some homies that I could finesse to get up off the pole. It's some homies that I couldn't. Where I was just like, you know what? I've been out here 2 hours, nigga. If they call the police on you, blood, I'm gone. And I left. Queen Straight is not notorious like that. Well, since your name is D-Mac, you know D-Mac is one of the ones from the hood that I had to get off of a goddamn pole. Big homie D-Mac. It's funny that your name D-Mac, and D-Mac is one of the main smokers that got out the pen that I had to get off the pole that was on that wet daddy. And then me and a homie trying to get him off the pole, another big homie, OG homie that was his age, and we had to take blood home like he was my age. I never looked at him the same. I was like, blood, they taking you home like you my age. And you in your 40s. And I'm like 15, 16. I never looked at him the same. I never looked at him like a big homie. Because I had to take you home and tell your mama why we bringing you home. Because she was scared for you. That's when I felt like we trade places. I was the big homie and you was the little homie. That's why I never looked at him the same. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. We just all be living life. We don't know how this shit gonna go. But I know I learned a lot of shit in the hood to where it made me a grown man and it made me growner than a lot of my big homies. Even though you was older than me, you wasn't living like that. You wasn't even as smart as me, and I'm supposedly the little homie. Supposedly. You know how that shit go. But like I said, oh, and you know, they supposedly summoned Aunt Hefe for a DP. Hey, and Aunt Hefe, I knew he was talking all that hot shit, talking about your homies ain't been hollering at whack, and your homies ain't been doing this. Hey, Aunt Hefe, on my dead homies, I got niggas that hit me in the DM talking about Aunt Hefe gonna get DP on A-Trey Gangsters. I got two different people that hit me up in my DM that said the homies ain't liking how Aunt Hefe getting down. Blood supposed to be facing the DP. And I ain't even from A-Trey Gangsters. And you can say I'm lying all you want. When you call and try to contest it, I'm gonna show you DMs where these niggas got T hats on. I even got some niggas that told me, hey, at first, Neptune, cuz I didn't really fuck with you. I used to be in your chat trolling. Now I fuck with you. You saying some real shit from A-Trey Gangster. The T hat is the what Texas Rangers. You know that big old T hat? It's the Texas Rangers hat. That's the T hat. That's what the Trays wear. Yep. And I had one dude with one of them hats on, and he told me his name. But like I said, if I don't know you, I don't. But I know I could go through my DMs if I scroll through, and that nigga said, "Hey Trey Gangsters, that Aunt Hefe facing the DP." So all these peace treaty niggas are talking peace. Spody Face got punched on. Now Aunt Hefe, watch it play out. I know I ain't got that many people. I'm a little under 100 right now. That's cool. Under 100 people watching, but that's cool. That's cool by me. I forgot to say that. Two people yesterday off of my videos told me Aunt Hefe supposed to be getting DP'd. Like I said, man, I'm 41. I don't just be lying and just be lying. And I really would give a damn about you like that to be lying. But on the dead homies, the A-Trey Gangsters hollered at me in DMs on two separate occasions yesterday, and said you supposed to be facing the DP. But I'm not the type of nigga to go call them, get up on my live, and this, and that. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not from A-Trey. That's why niggas on your ass for getting on the blood shit. Cause nigga, the blood shit ain't got nothing to do with you. You know some content is for the Crips and some content is more for the Bloods. You didn't figure that out yet, huh? Cause you don't read much. You just jump out there. You think about mañana. You ain't thinking about future. You ain't thinking about what you really saying. That's why you won't no jumper, because they know you'll say anything for what the check say. They ain't messing with you like that, gang. Come on, bro. Them niggas say you getting DP, bro. Why are you 30-something-year-old niggas getting DP, bro? Ha. Why? It just don't make sense, bro. It just don't make no common sense, bro. How y'all niggas about 40 years old still getting DP? Being a gangster is at an all-time low. Street politics being discussed with non-affiliates was once looked down upon. Once looked down upon? That's the very I'm on here. You shouldn't have never even been talking about nothing around no motherfucking BMX bike riding ass nigga. And now, his little crody, look, it started with a BMX bike rider, and now it turned to gang politics, where gangsters, shooters, robbers, whatever you want to call them, is getting marked out on this show. So you mean to tell me your whole life you was doing good, doing whatever you was doing, and then you get to no jumper, trying to make a change and trying to make some change, and then they backdoor you? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But, you know, hey, do your thing, dog. Me? No jumper? Hell no. The closest thing I could do is like a Remo with a live or a call-in. I ain't going to no jumper. And it ain't about the being scared. It's the name behind no jumper and my face being on there. I know for sure if I go to no jumper, I certified got put in the Hall of Fame of the Feds. And you know what's gonna happen? Once I go to no jumper, I'm gonna have an agent that watches all my shit. You gotta know this. They're gonna assign somebody to watch Neptune. You know why? He wouldn't be on no jumper if he doesn't have some kind of following or kind of name in the streets. You gotta know it. Adam 22 is getting everybody there in front of the police face. But if you look at Adam 22, even when he was walking through the bounty hunters, don't he still walk like it's a police in a neighborhood? Even when he said, yeah, this hood is really not that bad, man. You know, it's all good vibes and this, and that. Look at Adam 22 and how his head on the swivel while he walking through all these black neighborhoods. Yeah, really, it's not that bad, man. You know, everybody, and then somebody in the background while he talking about his good vibes, that nigga from the Nickerson Garden was like, boop, boop, boop. This nigga talking about boop, boop, boop. And at the same time, this nigga, Adam 22, talking about, there's only good vibes here, man. There's only good vibes. Another Sexy Red. It's safe. This nigga just said boop, boop, boop. And you in the projects? Stop lying to the world. Everybody know the Nickerson Gardens ain't no safe ass place to be. Even if you a non-affiliate, just walk one lap around the Nickerson Garden. You're getting banged on. And if you ain't getting banged on, it's for sure somebody watching you. All right. You right. You right. I just be gassing, you know. I just be talking out my neck. I don't be really knowing what I'm talking about and all that type of stuff. Yep, it is. But you know, you just gotta move around. And no jumper ain't the place to be. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, if you want to take it from me, take it from me. If you don't, you don't. I ain't going. Especially when I see that you got to do things like King Pill, like come on there with no shirt on and baby oil all over your body. Come on, gang. I got to put baby oil all over my body, wear a red rag with some motherfucking safari, I catch crocodile glasses, barefooted, no socks on, and clout up to be somebody, nigga, you tripping. Look, and you know all them hoops that King Pill did to get on No Jumper and make a fool of himself? Just imagine all the stupid stuff King Pill did to become a gangbanger. It just adds up. He's already used to the acting shit. He's already used to doing stuff and acting outside his body. Why? Because he knows the success of kissing ass, entertainment, and not being real. He knows that. See, it's only so long somebody can put up a disguise until everybody finds you out. Like I said, it was my duty, since Bosco said that weird shit about me, to stay on the internet. I didn't run from the internet. When Bosco said that fruity shit about me, and I was like, bro, you put some zesty shit on me? Not only would I get on you in real life, whenever I see you, I'm gonna get on your ass on the internet too. Because why? I wanna pump you up. I want you to come up out of your internet cell. So when I see you and we really do meet, bro, turn the cameras on. Boy, he ain't gonna wanna show his face on YouTube no more. And I'll tell you like this, if don't nobody help us, blood's getting stomped out. But this YouTube purposes only, and this ain't no real, this is just, just fictionary, just dictionary, just, just picture something. This YouTube, this is all entertainment, ain't none of this real. But if you think it's real, or if you think what I said is real, or you can feel the tone in my voice that is real, then that's on you. Viewer discretion is advised. But I will what? If nobody help Bosco, bro, I'm stomping him in. I'm gonna do him like he a op. Cause he is. You said that? Yo little buster ass said that? And I mean yo little buster ass said that? Bosco, I'll get you. You know you got a date. And the only thing that can save you is me going to heaven and not seeing you. I see you at 82 years old. I'm on your ass. I'm talking about not born in 82. 82 years old. If I see you, it's still up. You know what type of nigga I am. That's why I said peace treaty. I ain't even a peace treaty nigga. Look, in my head, and as long as I'm living, it can't be no peace treaty as long as there's some real niggas in the dirt. Who am I to say peace treaty? How am I to tell the homie that's in the dirt, that ain't got no say-so no more, how we finna squash the beef over him not being able to get up again? Nigga ain't squashing shit, nigga. Because if I was in there and y'all squash the beef, nigga, I'd sure be begging God for me to get up out that dirt and come back again and rise like Lazarus. I'll be at God's leg every day. Please, please, night and day. Please, please, night and day. Baby, night and day. Baby, night and day. Man, God be tired of me begging to come back. And niggas rest in peace. Got me off planet Earth. And now all of a sudden the little homie's talking about peace treaty. Nigga, you some peace treaty nice ass niggas. Scary ass niggas. Oh, I can't go to jail. Then don't bang. You can't be banging and then say, oh, I'm not gonna slide on the ops today. You know what? I'm gonna start a new revolution. I know the homies is dead and a lot of people died for this shit. But since I'm a new nigga, I don't know them niggas, so we can make a peace treaty. Oh, you don't know them niggas? Yeah. What if it was you in the dirt and they said the same thing? Yeah, nigga, you's a bitch. Spoken just like a bitch. Just like I said, I had an OG homie. When I seen him, I said, hey, what's up, little whoop-de-whoop? Blood said, I ain't little whoop-de-whoop no more. I said, what? He said, yeah, big whoop-de-whoop died. I said, and this is exact words, I said, yeah, but what that mean? All blood dead. So now I'm big whoop-de-whoop. What? And he's older than me. And a couple months after he said that, he rest in peace. So now it's a baby. And the baby is a generation after me. So baby whoop-de-whoop is big whoop-de-whoop, right? Because I'll tell him what you said before you died. So if he do want to rock the I'm big whoop-de-whoop now, you know what? I'm going to keep the tradition going. Because your bitch ass dead now from the hood. Bitch ass nigga. They gonna say since my big homie died, like pretty much you took his name because he in the dirt. What? Yeah, he said that in 2025. Blood didn't make it out of 2025. Blood did not see 2026. Ask Bosco. Bosco went to the funeral. Bosco put it on the internet. Bosco showed his face. Bosco showed all the blue casket, but he supposed to be a blood, right? On Inglewood, on Queen Street. Yeah, well, the way he died, it looked like he was from Raymond. Dead homies. Blood had more R's on his hat than Rich Rolling. And yes, Whack 100 paid for the funeral. But Whack 100 didn't show up. Ain't that something? Whack 100 pays for the funeral. For Donut, who spit on Aaron the plumber. That was his brother that died. Whack 100 paid for the funeral. Whack 100 didn't show up, though. Hey, Whack 100. Hey, if you watching me right now, I know you ain't gonna give me no shout out because you surprised that I kept pushing through the madness. Hey, Whack 100. Hey, tell the world you pay for, security guard, Donut, Daniel Ware. You know the one that spit on Aaron the plumber? Daniel Ware, Donut, that stayed on Inglewood Ave and Regent. Yeah. Tell Blood to get on the internet and say you didn't pay for his brother's funeral. I ain't got to be there. I know Donut ain't got no money. Hey, and the nigga that died, and the nigga Donut that spit on the Aaron the plumber, just to make sure you know that I know, you know they cousins, the Christian singers, Mary, put my shackles on my feet so I could dance. I just want to praise him. Him? You know the Mary? Yeah, that's Donut. Daniel Ware, that's his aunties. The thick bitches. But now both of them fat like rhinos. But when they was young, they was thick as fuck. But now they big as elephants. Yeah, that's Blood. Real aunties. Yep. No, I ain't no calm down. Cause I'll say fuck a Whack, fuck a Aunt Hefe, anything on No Jumper. I think if anybody been on No Jumper, I say it to your face, not on camera. I think you's a bitch. Oh, cuz we gotta get out. It don't matter. You talk to the police anyway. Nigga, somebody need to DP your ass if your homies didn't. You's a bitch. Nigga. On Blood Crib Hoover GDBD Vice Lord. They gonna get up in there and run in your motherfucking lips to some random ass bicycle riding ass porno star white boy. I don't give a fuck, nigga. On Blood Crib Hoover GDBD Vice Lord. Nigga, if you been on No Jumper, nigga, I'll say it to your face, nigga, I'll say it on camera. Nigga, you's a bitch. Going straight to the police station. For what? Just like they said, you ain't even get 15 minutes of shame, nigga. On internet, nigga, you got 1 day and gone. Ain't nobody talking about you 3 days later. And then look, for all these gangsters that's running daily podcasts and Tuesday and Friday shows for No Jumper, you know all you gangster buster ass niggas from all you mark ass different niggas hoods? Y'all bad recipe. Y'all the barrel, bottom of the barrel that whatever hood got to offer. That's why your ass on no jumper. Second, can't respect you. Your massa got whooped out. So if we know your massa is with the clout chasing and get whooped out, all you niggas under him, he know y'all ain't like that. Cause he sure do kick, put feet and hands on his employees. And ain't none of y'all touched him. So even though he got whooped out in the ring, he's still the champ on no jumper. Why? Cause ain't no y'all gonna touch him. And then Adam 22 got y'all, Massa got y'all so effed up. If y'all did touch him, y'all gonna get a delay in payment. Hey, sidebar. Sidebar. Remember Adam 22 got on the internet and said, no jumpers going broke? You remember when he said no jumper was going broke? That's because Brick Baby, the loose cannons, and all them had went to jail. And then he put up money for 4 extra to try to get his show back cracking. You see all the money he lost? Do you see all the money he lost? Why you think he was so happy when he had that fight? Even though he lost, he got back. Do you see the logic of the white man? That nigga didn't care about the win, lose, or draw. He was thinking about all the money he made back for fucking off with some niggas. Lena, she ain't dumb. She know how much that nigga made. It was more than her and Jason Love putting that motherfucking tree log in her. That's why he didn't swing back. For what? He paid for veneers. He ain't trying to go see the doctor for them and get them replaced. That take money. You always got to remember, this is a white dude. He was not and did not grow up the way we did. How is you going to expect him to even fight like us? So if he can't fight like us, or at least put up a fight, why do you watch his show? I got an excuse now. I watch his show. I screen record, and then I make money. If I came to the internet and found me on the internet, I would have subscribed to me. Why? Because me, I'm gonna show what No Jumper is doing. And I will show you the meat of what you lost, not the whole boring, drawn out 5 hours. I would rather watch somebody like me to get straight to the point and talk with my views than even support or even give them a view on No Jumper. As long as you give them a view, you tipping them. No. Low key, this shit hit. Hit. Oh, wait. That's why I said I think God kind of blessed me by coming in with Spider Load. Spider Load, after I got on 600 live and I did not know who 600 was, and that was my whole point, that this nigga was yelling out his number and he was saying he was from 60, and I was looking. This wasn't the first time I seen him. It was like maybe the third time was when I called. And I was looking at YouTube like, oh yeah, some random people. I didn't know YouTube was doing what it was doing. Definitely didn't know how y'all felt about Bosco. Like when I first came out, a lot of people was on my head about Bosco. And then that's why I said, man, I'm finna go even deeper. Because if y'all think Bosco is this hell of a nigga, show the video where Bosco whooped somebody out. Hey, and if you keep texting in my chat too much, your ass gonna be gone for much. And then, what is content? Talking. Why do YouTubers have YouTube channels? To talk. Why do I get paid? To talk. Why are you watching me now? Because I'm talking. You know? Hey, I got it kind of good right now to where I could just turn my live on. I'm at least have anywhere from 30, 40, 100, 200 people just pop in. And just like Braves, I could take long ass pause to smoke. I could take long ass pause to eat. And you know what your mark ass gonna do? Watch me. And you know what YouTube gonna do? Pay me. Just like this. Watch how I do it. Just like Charleston White. I'm gonna do it just like Charleston White. You know how he don't talk and y'all just keep watching him? I know every time I push live, it's gonna be people up in here. I don't gotta say nothing. Cash App, $ PBF 400. I'm gonna get to the point to where I be like, King AK-47, if you ain't cash at me or you ain't hit nothing in the super chats, I ain't gonna even acknowledge you busters. You know I can act like an asshole like that, right? You know I got like 1 million views since January 1st, right? You know I got on January 1st and not December 21st. You know the pay period is from December 21st to January 21st. Well, I got on the 1st. And I got like 1 million views. And it ain't even the first yet. You can watch me. Go ahead. YouTube gonna pay me. Tell Aunt Hefe. Tell Spiderload. Tell Spody Face. Tell DC Baby Draco. Hey, Neptune didn't say nothing for 5 minutes. He stretched his live out just to get another 45 people worth of views. Watch me do it. Watch this. Matter of fact, watch this. Damn. I told y'all. I could leave for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and it's still gonna be 30 plus to 40 plus people when I be in here. Come on, man. YouTube love me, nigga. YouTube love me, man. They love me, man. The views. Do you know how much more money you get for doing live streams? Have anybody on YouTube told you that? Think about it. The average show, Jerry Springer, was 30 minutes, right? Minus commercials, right? Think about it. The perfect person that told y'all how long commercials was Love Connection. Love Connection used to tell you, I'll be back in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Y'all didn't catch on to that. I was a little kid. He said, we'll be back in 2 and 2. Y'all never caught on to that. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Now it's 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Totals up to 5 minutes. Each 15-minute segment. So, bam, you got 5 minutes already gone out of the 25. 60 seconds is a minute. 60 minutes is an hour. If I've been having y'all watch for over whatever amount of minutes that past 30, YouTube loves you. You made people turn on the frequency of YouTube. That's why I can say YouTube paid me on the 20th. Everybody be yelling the 21st. I got paid on the 20th. I cashed the check on the 20th. On the 21st, I woke up. It was a whole nother $300 there. Dead homies. When I woke up this morning, and even though my bars ain't been going high and all that, you know what happened? If what I said on the 21st was 300, I'll tell you, when I popped it on today, I'm at 6 something. Mind you, I'm at 6 something. And I'm just being modest. Hey. Slim. I got paid on the 20th. YouTube. On the 21st, it was $300 there. Your minimum payment for YouTube, or they not gonna pay you, it has to at least be $100. Blood hour, I'm past that 3 times when I woke up in the morning. Now I see why the YouTubers, the big ones, do what they do. That's why I see how DJ Vlad do what they do and get out the way. They don't post all content. They post their content. Because why? As long as they get a certain amount of views, they don't have to post like the little dudes every day. You could post a certain amount and that should go super viral to the niggas that go viral. And you know what? You can skip a month or two. I know you can. And I'm saying that with 5,000 subscribers. I don't see how these other dudes go to other platforms. I have never been the type of individual that like to split my money like a pizza. I guess that's why certain people, when when Rap News Street TV, he be showing them videos like the latest one, the Inglewood families, and how you seen like certain people, they not content with the money they making. So they go link up with other niggas trying to get more money, but when you get more money, you just stacking up more time. Hey, when y'all seen Morals Over Money last night, his premiere, and he was over there trying to protect Aunt Hefe, the whole, like just like before on No Jumper, he would try. Look, Munchie did in the same week. Think of this. Munchie tried to go to bat for Bosco. Munchie tried to go to bat for Aunt Hefe, right? It ain't gonna work, Mr. Peanut Butter Draws. But the thing that I took the most valuable, being that I'm a YouTuber creator now, and believe me, No Jumper couldn't pay me no regular ass money. I'm getting money. It ain't even been a month, and I got almost a million views. You can't look. If I'm not on No Jumper, and I almost got a million views, and it ain't, and I started since the 21st. I started January, New Year's 1st. And on the dead homies, I got 1,300 plus subscribers. I showed y'all in the live yesterday, gang. Bro. Now it's like what I want to do with me. I said I'm taking off this whole year. Man, if I had somebody that had businesses like me, and that, I could show a couple of things too, to where, they endorse me to go to different areas. I'm not going to no LA. Nope, that's out. Born and raised there 40 years. I'm tired of LA, nigga. I know all the streets and the back streets, and I know all the good food places. That's not where I'm trying to be. I grew up there. I'll go to New York. And you know what I'm gonna do? If I get some kind of financial endorsement, and not begging, like, but somebody be like, hey, I'm up. I would like to invest in your podcast. And I'm gonna tell you like this, everything a tax write-off. I swear to God, nigga. Just like how I'm talking, you won't hear me saying blood on Queen Street, blood, boo. I'm finna knock this nigga out. No, I already know I can do that. I ain't gotta keep talking about that. I want to take myself to little dangerous areas. Mexico, where people be getting abducted, MIA, missing, and then I be watching on the news like, couldn't be me. Them places where people be going to resorts with their girl, and then all the black people came up missing, and now their family don't know where they at when they went to Mexico. I want to go there. Mm-hmm. Scared. Crazy than a motherfucker. Like I said, now me in the woods, some bears, some wolves. Well, maybe not no wolves. Even if I say a bobcat or a mountain lion, I'll break a branch. I think we even. Because I'm going to whack the shit out your dumb ass. Like kicking, punching. Like, you're an animal. You're like, if you in a dog class, as long as you ain't no lion, I'll try you. I'll try you. A little bear, maybe. But I ain't going to run up on him. You know what I mean? If you run up on me, whack, 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 whack. Man, I'm not going out easy. What? I'm not finna be so scared to where, oh, yeah, take my... No, yeah, I'm not finna just bend over and let you take it. I'm not Bosco. I'm not Munchie. No, sir. But going to Mexico and going into like one of the slum type, apartments or rooms, oh, best believe I am not sleeping. I have been in situations with the homies to where the hood was cracking. And you know what I do? My dad said he seen me do this. Damn, this is a true story. We was beefing with the Mexicans so hard, and like our hood is just one main street that divide us, Manchester. But the side my daddy had the house on is Mexicans. Why? Mexicans had all the houses. Besides Baby Bogart, his granny had a house. Everybody had fucking. They was living in apartments, gang. So my dad with buying a home, that nigga ain't. If he buying a home, that nigga don't plan on leaving to my gangbang. He don't give a fuck about my gangbang. That's his house, nigga. That nigga, I grew up there. Shit, nigga, he lived here. Like nigga, he gangbanging. Nigga, we not here for that. He'll tell some Mexicans right down on him. Excuse me. I don't know what you're talking about. And then, they probably did run down on him. My dad never told me, but I know they had to because he black. I don't care if he, you know what I mean? Because once my dad take that suit off, he looked like a regular black dude. But I know they was probably my dad because my dad was blued up. That's one nigga that everybody, that's why I said everybody know my dad because I think my dad used to be with the Dada Supreme. The Dada dark blue shirt with the Dada Supreme that puff out the shirt that you could feel it. You know, Munchie with it while being able to see it's Braille. He could read that it say Dada Supreme. My dad used to wear that in orange with some dark ass motherfucking big ass jean shorts with all kinds of pockets and shit with some blue corduroys. And he never wore the flip flop ones. He wore the shoes, but he wore them like flip flops. And I know the Mexicans, they probably knew my dad. My dad was 270, about like 5'9". And you talk about squabble. Niggas used to, that's why I thought niggas was weird. They be like, man, you see how big your dad arms is? I'll be like, I'll give him a munchie moment. Like, blood, you want some gay shit? Like, why you sizing my, like, I never was like that. I guess that's what made me a good football player. I didn't care how big you was. You know what I was thinking about? Running past your ass and how I'm going to bounce off your fat ass. What you would think, the scary shit, I wasn't thinking about. That's what made me a good, and you know, and this is another thing to certify me being a football player. There's no way that you can go to Camp Kilpatrick as a juvenile hall recipient without having some fancy footwork or being vouched by your coach. Like me. Got caught with two of my cousins. Both of them from East Coast, Red and Day Day. I ain't finna say the block. So if you know them, you know them. But they twins, but they don't look like each other. One short, one taller, one brown skin. The short one is dark. Nigga look like that nigga look like Cedric the Entertainer. Dead homies. So if you know, and everybody from East Coast that know they homie, that's funny, that's kind of short, that look like Cedric the Entertainer, that is my blood cousin. Him and his brother, Red and Day Day. If you nigga, that ain't they government names neither. They sister, Lil Mama. I ain't finna say no blocks. That's they big sister. East Side babies. Well, they 3 years older than me. They about Bosco age. But I'm the young turned blood cousin that live in Inglewood. So you gotta imagine, see where I'm going with this narrative. They live in the East Side, over there in Spider Low hood, around that area. They from the same hood, but that's East Side, close to Watts. Now, mind you, I'm the cousin from Inglewood, right down the street from the LAX, where the richest of the richest black people be. I live walking distance to Randy's Donuts. You can't tell me I ain't Inglewood, nigga. As a baby. You're like, Mom, can we go to Krispy Kreme? Or you can go to Randy's Donuts. All right, give me the money. That's when walking wasn't even a problem. You wasn't smoking no trees. You wasn't saving no money. You wasn't trying to get no drink. You trying to get the sugar high. Da, 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 da. Me, my little brother, and then my mama say, take it, little brother. Sometimes my little sister, but they was on their girl thing. We was on our boy. It was set in stone in my house. The boys hang out with the boys. The girls hang out with the girls. And if we did play the little house and stuff with our sisters, they be mad because we were popping off the Barbie head dolls. That's how bad I was. And I mean Disrespect. I would pop off a He-Man head and put it on the Barbie doll head. Straight up. Fucking over her shit. Then, that's when it came to you can't go in her room. She got a trespassing. I got a caution on my door. That's when we start beefing like you can't come in. That's how you know you're getting older in your family. When you can't come to my room and I can't come to your room. And if you don't knock, I'm telling mama and daddy. Yeah, that's what they used to do. Yeah, I didn't have to tell. I was the oldest brother. So I had an older sister. Yeah, she smashed on me. Yeah, she treated me like a buster. But you know what? I always fought back. And even if I fought back and I knew I was getting my ass whooped by my mom and daddy, I still did it anyway. That's what my sister said. This nigga's a crash out. Hell yeah. If you did me wrong and she's 7 years older than me, I would pick it. Like, okay, you got me. You punch me out. You 14, I'm 7. She punched me out several times. I'm talking about all body shots. Boom, 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 boom. Like I was her age. Like I said, I grew up buff. Didn't know that. Like I said, you know a 5-year-old or a 2-year-old that already got chest, damn near look like you got abs and arms? That was me. Dead homies. She punching on me like I'm her age. If I'm 7, she's 14. She's in high school. Nigga, I'm in kindergarten. 2nd grade or something. She punching, I'm getting pushed on by a high schooler. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? And didn't show no pity. If she was mad that she was beating with mama, just say she was 14, 13, and getting into her ways to where she going back and forth with mama, and I'm the only victim that she got to make soup, macaroni and cheese, a hot dog for. If she on that phone, her phone in her room, the big banana ones that used to be clear with the black cord, when it ring, it flash colors. In the dark, it flash up the whole room. That's what that bitch had. That bitch will have a cord as long as my mama's. This before cell phones, nigga. And she in there, and she cooking, and I go in there like, hey, the food ready? I'll tell you when the food ready, you little bitch ass nigga. What you keep bothering me for? Nigga, before I slap you in the back of your head. So you gonna call me? If you ask me again, I'ma spit in your food. Damn, bitch. That's how she used to get at me. On the dead homies. I used to be like, damn, like, you gonna take it that far? This is my sister, blood. We all got the same mom and daddy. All 5 of us. Nigga, I was happy to see a brother. I was the second born. Then I had 2 sisters. Man, I was just like this. Lord, please, please don't let this be another girl. Boy, I'll go to church the rest of my life. I'll be a good nigga. Yep. Well, not only that, gave me a brother. And then my dad was like, damn, T, you really did pray. What you want to call him? Like he was a new. Dead homies, I named my little brother. Dead homies. My dad and I was praying like, please, not another. I know my dad was like, damn, T, we prayed hard and God love us. We got another boy. We got a team, nigga. It was already a team with me and dad. With 3, we don't need no. I did not need no gang. My dad, me, and my brother. And you think I'm finna to be losing fades and be living over here and come to dad's house like a bitch? And then if you become the gang member, I got to report in because I'm the big brother. They going to treat me like a square? Nope, I might as well play ball. I will kick the first punt in the game. I will start it. Boy, listen. Little brother, somebody after me, and they going to say I'm a buster around here, and I got to walk home? Hell no. And then my sister under me 2 years, she ain't a buster, and she be squabbling bitches? Oh, hell no, I can't come home. Oh, no. What? Even if I'm the big brother and try to do it like Braxton off of Jamie Foxx, it ain't gonna fly, gang. What I'm gonna do when my sister punch out a dude And then she come back to me, busted up, looking like Bosco. Damn, T, you just gonna let these niggas fuck me up? Lips barely moving, looking like two hot links. Like, lips only open up this much. Damn, T, you gonna let me do this? And then I gotta report in to my dad. My dad, fuck a gang. My dad, I let her get whooped out? Nigga, hell no. You better have moved out at 13 years old, and I mean all your clothes, and never look back. Because if he see you, he hopping out like a gang member with belt. And you talking about belt to ass, he ain't talking about no straps. I'm talking about real BTA. When the neighbors don't even call the police, when you getting your ass towed up, I mean toe up. When we used to say toe up from the flow up, that's when you got toe up from the flow up. Nigga, please. A whooping in front of the hood? I'd rather take my ass whoopings, a beat down in secret, than get a flu flam that didn't even hurt in public. If I get whooped in public and it ain't even a good one, it's more embarrassing. I'll take the beat down. I will take it like a slave. Behind closed doors. Do not do no shit like that in public. I will conform to your plantation rules to live here with you, Dad. You say cut the grass, I'm just asking what day. You say take out the trash, yep, every day before I leave to go outside and play. Yep, sure will. Hell yeah. And then if I didn't do it, or just say, okay, I try to play the role and live in life like a square and didn't want to mess with no gangs. If I did get into a fight with a regular person at school, and just say I never knew how to fight, my dad pulling up. He done it twice. And I had faith with big niggas that was saying they was my age, but they didn't look like it. These niggas like 6 foot something. We both 15. That's how I got to the football camp. Gridiron game. What's his name? The Rock. He played the little counselor. That was the jail football camp I was at. Bruh, that's what I said. Munchie, you wouldn't have made it there. You wouldn't have made it there, bruh. Them dudes was 14 years old, 6'2", but in there for hella crimes. Robbery, like they did robberies like they was grown men. They the size. And these niggas 14 years old. And you know why the judge sent them there? Because of how big they was, and they wanted to give them a chance at sports because they were so big. Them is the only dudes that came there that never played basketball or football. Everybody else was big gang members or football players, but you was still gang banging. But even if you was smaller than everybody, you still can hang with the gang members because you got a coach that say you play football. Everybody can't say, my coach came in and was checking on me on my court date, and yeah, he said I played for Inglewood. They was like, what? Like, that's not regular gang member shit when your coach come to your court date. Even though the court date, Inglewood High and Inglewood Juvenile Hall is right across the street from each other, he still left Inglewood High and came. So even though it wasn't far, he still left that school to come check on me. That said a lot. That's why I went to football camp. Yeah, I'm talking about. I don't know what they did at YA, and that's cool. But we had the same thing in Camp Kilpatrick, and when it was up with the Southsiders, and that was around the time that the East Coasters did what they did with the money. It went to Juvenile Hall. Nigga, we was in there squabbling with Mexicans. Like, it was niggas from like Linwood that wanted to get down, and I was like, yeah, I'll beat you up and your twin brother. Yep, they thought I was playing because I said it so smooth. Everybody just thought it was a joke, but they didn't understand. Like, the dude, like when they get there, they be all super banged out. But I'll be the same dude that at night when you gotta turn your clothes in and you know what I mean, everybody go to bed and all that, you know, I can act like you just put your clothes up in here and then tell you to kneel down in a certain section, and then when old boy come, or when the police think it's all good, like everybody went back to their bed, then me and you can go ahead and get this out the way, and then you can go ahead and wash your face with all that blood and shit. And you know, certain probation officers used to respect me because I handled my business. I ain't get beat up, so it was just draw or win. And yeah, nigga, go clean your shit up, nigga. And it's dark time, and then sometimes the Mexicans will wake up in the morning, or a black nigga wake up in the morning, depending on if it was me or somebody else, and they see that black eye, then the police they'll be like, so you don't know you what happened to you. If they don't say nothing, you go into the hole. That's it. Just don't say nothing. You go into the hole, nigga. That's it. But if you snitch, that just means you didn't want to go to the hole. And then when niggas was telling off of shit like that, that's when I started learning. I started picking up a lot of game. I picked up a lot of game, and it was just go to the hole. It wasn't like they was giving you more time to your jail sentence. If a black nigga woke up, a Mexican nigga woke up in the halls at that football camp, and they let you be little gangsters. That's the cold part about it. They let you be little gangsters. If you told, it wasn't no secret. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, and we be in class, that's why I'm laughing. He like, hey, you know blood go tell on you. They be like, nah, cuz they gonna tell on you. Like, nah, I'm a blood. He gonna tell on you. You fucked over that boy. Man, but woo, I told you to stop. Nigga, you kept punching that nigga. Be like, yeah, we had conversations like that. Niggas from Grave Street, niggas from Bounty Hunters, like my nigga from Grave Street, BL. That nigga Lil BL. He a light skinned nigga. On Geo, on Geo. I was like, hey bro, I don't know who Geo is. And then it was a nigga named, I used to call him Stutterbox, but his name's Scarface from Insane. Big old nigga. Big old dumb nigga. But he was squabble. That nigga would say, on young, on young. So it was on Geo and on young. So I remember I remember they was in class, nigga. It's a Grape Street nigga and an NSA nigga. And every couple words, on young, on Geo, on young, on Geo. I was like, God damn. That's when I first started realizing, nigga, I hate jail. Nigga, I hate jail. I don't know Young and I don't know Geo. I ain't never been to Watts, and nigga, I ain't never been just cruising through Long Beach. Like, I don't know who these niggas is. Y'all finna get out or something? Like, oh, everything, oh, Young. Like, and then Watts niggas? Oh, shit. Watts niggas squabbles is the squabbles you ain't never seen before in your life. That's why I say the county jail, it was fun, but I was bad, but it was fun. That's why I say I know how to fight. Cause Watts niggas, oh nigga, these niggas, you be like, like, all right, watch the hands. All right, you little frog, little gerbil, like motherfucking little praying mantis hands ass niggas. Like you got some karate mixed with a bop and a dance. Like these niggas be like, I be like, all right, so I guess I gotta get in with a couple of hits. The blood moving around a bit much. All right, fuck it. Like what? What? Yeah. On Young, on Geo, on Young, on Geo. I was like, damn. On Young Mo, on Geo, like I was like, bro, that nigga T baby from Great. Boy, that nigga said you thought Chief Keef was like, don't like. No, 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 no. T baby used to wear that like out. He be like, hey, my nigga T Dog, like, I know you from Queen Street, like, we be throwing up the hood, the same Peter Rose, Queen Street, like, you know, on Greg, on Baby Low, Greg, like. Damn, nigga, you just said like 50 times in 2 sentences, gang. Like, god damn, bro. T Baby, BL, Clevo, Them niggas in the football camp. I don't know how Clevo got in football camp. That nigga was a midget. Dead homies. I was like, nigga, you got to this camp because your peoples got you in here. Nigga, you's a little ass nigga. You talk about pygmies in grapes? Blood is that. Whatever he did to get there, put it like this. This is why me and T-Baby was good friends. Number one, he heard my mama call me T-Baby at visit. T-Baby turned around. He was a young nigga. He looked like JJ off of Good Times. Dead homies. Dead homies. T-Baby looked exactly like J, like with the lip and everything. Dead homies. He just had waves. Tall, everything. My mama called me T-Baby at visit. That nigga turned around and he seen they were just talking to me. And that nigga gave me the most Grave Streetest motherfucking grin I ever seen in my life. Like, he just imagine JJ off a Good Time give you that look like, nigga. And then after that, we was like best friends. But every time Clevo, the little midget nigga, when we get into it, he would not let me catch it. T-Baby wouldn't let nobody catch a fade with Clevo though. For some reason, I think he was in there for some high power shit. And we used to be in Miss Westbrook class. Miss Westbrook, I don't know if she RIP'd or what, but she was old as dirt when we got there. If you act like you hard and you walk in her class, what she called us? She called it's some kind of like excellent something. Excellent students. You had to say her little slogan when you was in there. I'm talking about nigga, the police will run down you like motherfucking SWAT team and you was El Chapo. You disrespect her, they up in that thing. Everybody knew that. And it was big young niggas that used to try it. Bro, you would be. And then you know all of our coaches. See, I already fucked up. All of our probation officers was coaches or ex-USC, UCLA, just took a probation class, probation officers for the football camp. So if you went to UCLA or USC and you took like criminal justice or whatever, you was able to be our probation officer. All our probation officers were football players on dead homies. And all of them had pictures. And I'm talking about something, and some of them was like 3 deep on the same team. And then this nigga was like, yeah, I graduated before them. He got pictures too. And he from Cabbage Patch Piru. He would tell you, I'm from Cabbage Patch Piru. If you want to get out with blood, you're going to get out with blood, but you're going to stop talking about this. I'm going to turn the switch off and you and Neptune do your thing. Whoop, gone. That's why I said that camp. I don't know what YA was like. Officer P.O. Littleton. You know how the nigga have a last name, Littleton? It ain't nothing little. That nigga was Green Mile big with the last name Littleton. Blood from Cabbage Patch Piru. He never told us his hood name. I respect you. We was little homies. But you sure let us get down. Yes, sir, ski. But back to Miss Westbrook. Try to walk through the front of her door without saying, good morning, Miss Westbrook. You had to say it just like that. If you don't say it like that, them football players, like, you think you playing football on the field, right? With us, with the game members. Them niggas would put that NFL on you quick. You could be 6'6", swole like Terry Crews, 14 years old with all the energy in the world. When they got up on that class and got up on you, feet in the air, head to the ground, body slammed, and some more. Viciously, like football players do. I swear to God, they'll demo your ass for Miss Westbrook. I seen them do it. Back to T-Baby. We was in the front. Yes, Miss Westbrook. You kiss her ass, nigga, she'll bring a burger in. You kiss her ass, she gonna bring you some candy in. You kiss her ass, she know you trained right to get a job and go live your life if you want to. Stop hanging out with these thugs. The way she acted with us, she was our granny. And they treated her like that was they granny. So if you disrespect it, because she not going to call. She is very frail, very old. And I mean very frail. Very old. Wrinkles and everything. Don't walk in that class and say, "Good morning, Miss Westbrook." T-Baby, like I said, tall, like JJ off a Good Time. "Good morning, Miss Westbrook." And then T-Baby will look back and do that JJ shit. He'll stick his long ass neck back like, "Nigga, you finna do it too." I'll be like, "Fuck you, T-Baby." T-Baby, my nigga. I don't know if he's still alive though, gang. T-Baby. He on everything. He'll be like, and he'll put it on thick. "Good morning, Miss Westbrook." And she be like, "Good morning, whoopty whoop." And then he'll act like he walking through the door. He'll stick his head back like. I'll be like, "Oh, bitch. Good morning, Miss Westbrook." She be like, "Why, you happy, Mr. Floyd?" "Yes, it's a good day, Miss Westbrook." I'll walk through that door. He be like, "Yeah, I said good morning, Miss Westbrook. You said it had a good day." He was like, "Nigga, that buster ass shit you off." I'll be like, "Fuck you, T-Baby." Dead homies. T-Baby for great. That nigga used to, and then he used to do shit like if his homies was in front of the line before me. That's why I said, me and a lot of greats, we was straight. We was straight. That nigga, that nigga BL used to try to put it on. BL wasn't good. He was too project. Like, he'd be like, "Good morning, like Miss Westbrook, like." She be like, "That's not the way you say it, Brian." Me and T-Baby be rolling like a motherfucker. He used to try to bring the grape to Miss Westbrook. She wasn't having nothing. Oh, my nigga T-Baby. Clevo. Was T-Baby, Clevo, T-Baby, Clevo, BL, Raider from Insane, Scatterbrain from Insane, Face from YFC Insane, Young Foundation, little short ass nigga too, tatted all on the face. That's the first short nigga from Insane that was a short nigga. And he used to wear glasses. He reminded me of my homie Lil Donut. And I remember he used to be piecing big niggas up so quick. And then he was already in there off of beating a hot one. I was like, shit. Yeah, I can't even lie. Like he made me believe in a short nigga. You know what I mean? Like in the halls, like you seen some short niggas do their thing, but this nigga, he was like karate body, little nigga. What? The niggas that he fought and they got whooped. You be like, Face? Shaba. Nigga, that's a big old. That's how big they was in there. But you couldn't pick and choose. But Face, off top. You from 20 Crip, gotta get in. And the 20 Crips, I can't even lie. The ones that they had coming in from Long Beach, that was in football teams, them was some big Terry Crews at like. I know some niggas like it was a nigga named Gaither. He was a little young ass boy, but he came to the football camp. I be thinking sometimes he looked like the dude off of Viral Wave, but I don't wanna. But he looked like a Gaither. I don't know if Viral Wave. I don't know nothing about him, but I know I punched into him when they be getting into it with people and they name be buzzing on the algorithm. I can only tell you the real. But he looks like the Gaithers in Long Beach. And this is why I say that. In the football camp, it was a young ass nigga with the last name Gaither. And this is the only reason why I know him, because the police used to be like, "Oh, he a Gaither." And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know that? But now I kind of, he looked like a dude that was a Gaither that was young as hell. He was supposed to be there to play football. Blood had a little kid body, little kid brain. Blood was on little kid shit. We used to be like, how the fuck did he get in this football camp? And then the police was like, he's a gator. We was like, what that mean? He had relatives that's been through here that's been good football players. His whole family generation out of Long Beach. He was like, some of them insane, some of them 20 Crips. I was like, don't they be beefing? He'd be like, that's what Lil Tim from Cabbage Patch Pyru like. Blood, what else you want me to say, blood? Like, blood, I just told you his name Gaither, blood. Like, if you don't know him, I'm just giving you. So that was like OG shit while I was at camp. Like, he was just telling me like, blood, later on you'll find out if you know about Gaithers. You know, keep doing your game bang career. I'm talking to a young nigga right now. He was a big old deep old that nigga. This nigga Lil Tim, he bigger than fucking Terry Crews. He a lineman. I'm talking about big from the neck to. I'm talking about him and Suge Knight will be a great fade. Two big buffalo. Suge light skin, he dark skin. He with the bald head. Nigga, I'm talking about he can get up with a tumble with Suge Knight at his prime. And at his prime, they both football players. Lineman. Ain't nothing little about that conversation. I'm talking about 350 plus niggas. Plus niggas. When football players look like football players, not the skinny ones now that be running 7 miles. I'm talking about the ones that look like they eat diabetic bootsy steaks that almost clog up your heart, cholesterol. They eat them. Yeah, that was camp. T-Baby, my nigga. I don't know if you niggas is in the sky, because a lot of us was really them boys. That's why it was very weird, like how the internet going right now, because even with all them Grave Street niggas, they knew each other. It wasn't no almost. The way they was joking and playing in class, you could tell if you get into it with one of them, they brotherhood knew you gonna have to. That's how we knew as a Bloods. Like, you know, if you want to get down with Clevo, I'm gonna have to get down with BL, and you gonna have to get down with T-Baby. Like, it's just that's, bro. It's just, bro. Them is brothers. Just like I know you, brother, and like my mama know you, brother. Like, they mamas in the same project, brother. Like, they not finna go back to their hood and be like, yeah, we was at camp. I remember when that blood nigga smashed you out. That's why I said kicking cat being booed, nigga. What? I've been booed with some Crips when they was kicking cats seeing cool, but we was big and back being booed when we walked up and we said our little shit, but we knew when to get on. We didn't make this no community revolution thing. That shit ain't gonna. You can't tie no rags together. That's why it's separate colors. So if you try to tie a rag together, you sadly miss it forward. You might as well get the rags and then tie it together on some money, on some green, but you can't tie the rags. That's like, that's like putting on a red chuck and a blue chuck. Just walk down LA with a red chuck, blue chuck, and with your regular white strings and see how many people look at you like you dumb. Some days just simple as that. That's why I said YouTube, they go pay me. Look at the stuff I talk about. I could go violent, but then I got a message. How could you strike me? AI is watching and hearing everything. Like the police, yeah, a lot, but I ain't said enough. They literally, to fuck with my life, they would have to run down every single step that I took outside the doors. We didn't have cameras, and we wasn't getting on cameras when we was doing shit. So just like everybody say on all these YouTubes, third party ain't worth shit. Third party information don't fill jail cells. Brick Baby owed his foe, told his hobies, I RIP this dude, I RIP this dude, cuz I RIP this dude. It's in Big U paperwork. How did Brick Baby get around a 5-year deal and he confessed to murders? We are talking about the feds, not 77 precinct in LA. The feds with all the resources to run down cameras, date and times, that's on them fucking light poles. If Brick Baby was confessing to murders on his phone and it's on Big U's RICO case, why they ain't mention no murder on motherfucking Brick Baby? Cause he lying like he was on No Jumper. The feds ain't finna give you no pass. They ain't give Lil Durk a pass. What we talking about? The feds is not like the hood. I'm sorry to inform you. They don't pick and choose. The things that I talk about. Do you think I need No Jumper? I don't need no topic. I don't come with no paper. I don't come with nothing. I just watch you goofies and got a lot to say. I am the perfect example of I didn't know nothing about the internet. I got on here because a nigga said my name. And after that, you got a non-internet nigga watching the internet. And now all I got to do is review. My regular ass, outside looking ass views on what you doing, I'm closer to the street you gonna get. And I don't know what else to tell you. I'm 41. I didn't get on this internet, but like 11, 12 months ago, I was in jail doing time for the shit that these niggas taking credit for. Nigga, you crazy as fuck. And you thought I had life? Nigga, you burnt. You must have thought I ain't had no money for a lawyer. You make you even more burnt. So, you gotta think. 2 mansions, $5,000 dogs, 5,000 subscribers by myself. Been in jail cells, just like Baby Braves. Out on bail right now, because I squabbled up with the Georgia PD. Yes, right now. Bailed out. Was only out here 2 months. They put their hands on me. We squabbled. Once again, I'm out on bail. You mean to tell me I'm going to sell my soul for No Jumper money? Please. I will walk up in there with Champ and let him off the leash. You know the first day is going to happen? Everybody going to be like, damn, that's a big ass dog. I'm glad I got your attention. I just stepped in the building. It's a whole nother energy shift. You know, like 607 you talking about all that spiritual stuff? Yeah, it's to a minimum. But I always heard, everywhere I went, oh, we knew you was a blood. How you know? I don't know. You just look like one. In the county jail, wearing blues like you. I ain't had one person walk up to my face, even before the tat, and say I thought you was a Crip. Not one time in my whole history of nothing. Ain't nobody never walked up to me. Never. Where you from? You a blood, huh? Yep. I even got the fake. I know you from somewhere. Just to find out you a blood. Didn't know how to bang on you like. And these are some faces. But it was just too young for me to remember their names. Why? Well, you know that transfer pod that you gotta wait for a long time when you in Supermax and you finna go to the county jail to go to court in that big old bullpen where it be like 200-300 niggas and it start getting hot up in there and I be the type of nigga to take off my shirt because I ain't scared of nobody. Like I said, my whole hood on my back. Let me say that again. My whole hood on my back, like a wanted paper, like back in the Western days, with a nail at the top that say West Side 4 in the Queens. Even a blind man can see it. Yeah, I be taking my shirt off. Number one, you gonna already know me and what I'm on. Second, I'm minding my business. Third, if you read my back, you must be active. Fourth, if you press me, press play. It's only 4 ways, and you gonna get them. 2 niggas from 40s walked up to me. Hey, you from Treetop? Nah, I'm from Queen Street, Inglewood. Oh, you not from Families? Nah, I'm from Queen Street, Inglewood. All right. Do, 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 do. Normal shit for me and the bounty. I don't come up in there looking skinny like I wasn't eating burgers before I went in. That's when you get whooped out. First thing gonna say, oh, blood on crystal, blood. Dead homies, they gonna play you. Play you until they see some money coming in. Start going to store. They gonna treat you different. You know, I seen Brick Baby down bad. I'm talking about hair white as snow. He was up in there stuck, bro. And he didn't have no weight on him. Like now you see Brick Baby pictures, he got weight on him. Why? People sending him money. Out of love, respect, clout, whatever. When I seen him in like 2020, Brick Baby was skinny than a motherfucker. And he had white shit all in his hair. And like I said, if you think I'm lying, then that's on you. That nigga was using mayonnaise and butter. Dead homies. Dead homies, nigga. Like I said, I ain't got no reason to lie on this nigga. He told the world I came to the LA County Jail with red dreads. Do you know what I'm saying to you? How you gonna think I'm a Crip when I'm coming in the county jail with red, they was damn near burgundy dreads, but they was more on the red side. I got a picture of them. Just look through my post. Just keep scrolling down. It's gonna be right on the front. I got a burgundy motherfucking man. My motherfucking tank top match my hair like that. And that's when I saw Brick Baby. So if he was on NT thing, and just look at the picture, see how big my arms is, see how big my chest is. And I'm telling you, when I seen Brick Baby, he was skinny than a bitch. Come to find out, now who's later on down the line, who's pop out. And then he tell the story about how Brick Baby was in the jail and A-Tray Gangsters kept hanging up his phone call. Y'all still fuck with Brick Baby, huh? Yeah, I know. That nigga Baby B. Brave said he seen the nigga from A-Tray Gangster hang up Brick Baby phone call with his girl, which is his baby mama now, with his girl, hung up on him twice and told him that Drenanug out his ass. Yeah, pressured Brick Baby and wasn't even paying him. Y'all forgot that story about Brick Baby, huh? I know for shit show. When I was with Brick Baby for 12 days, damn, the wind blowing. When I was with Brick Baby for 12 days, Brick Baby went and got the $19 and whoop-de-whoop cents case of chili soups. That's what Brick Baby was on. Man, when I went, I filled up the front of the list and the back. I went like two, whatever the max is. Nigga, I had do-rags, bergamot, cocoa butter, baby oil, Colgate toothpaste. I get all my hygiene first, then I get the food. But then I had the beans, the rice, the chips, the Spam, the beef sticks. I don't fuck around too much with the fish. I like oysters, but they wasn't selling oysters. I don't like mackerel, but you know, I might do it. But if I buy mackerel, nigga, I'm buying a gang of mustard. All the homies know. Nigga, I'm putting in. Nigga, you better put a lot of mustard. I don't want to taste that fishy ass, bait ass food. That's some bait food, gang. They be like, oh yeah, blood, you from Inglewood. Hell yeah, nigga. The fucking nigga mean. Nigga, we eating mackerel. You know in the cartoons, you know who used to eat mackerel? Them drunks. I remember all that. Watch them old Disney movies. When they was fishing or when them bums was in the alley and they was eating food, they was eating mackerel. Sardines. Ugh. Nigga, I'm not no bum. Even if I go to jail, I'd rather eat a top ramen and you could drop the sardines, bro. Look, even if I got it tattooing or something, you know what? I would even tell Munchie, hey, gambling money, unless you want to eat it. Munchie would eat that shit. Ooh, wee. As soon as you open up that pack, I'll be like, blood. You know, I look, you can call it bougie, whatever you want. I just tell Munchie, hey, look, blood, can you make the macro when I ain't in the cell with you? Cause that shit is strong. I'll be thinking that shit gonna be on my clothes and everything. Like, macro is bad. Sardines, kipper snappers, kipper snappers. And these niggas be buying that shit in jail. Bait food. And be like, blood, you want some of this? Hell. You know what I say? Dead homies. They know I'm from Inglewood. Hey, blood, you want some of this spread? We busting down. What's in it? Dead homies. Or, hey, blood, we finna put a spread together. What y'all got? Cause look, I'm a W. It don't matter if I put on. I just want somebody else to put some meat like me. Don't stack up the soups. Don't show me all the jalapeno cheese squeeze you got and chips and all that. That's smooth. Oh, you got an 8-pack of burrito shells, but you only got 3 left. You already fucked up, nigga. The homies. This is the homies. This is the homies. And then it's like they just seen you walk by or about to walk by, and the homies be like, hey, blood. Hey, here come Munchie. Hey, blood. Here come Neptune. Hey, here come Neptune, blood. Look, they be like, hey, here come Munchie. Hey, here come Neptune. And me, I'm on some, if I came out that door, I got a 50 ball of this. I got a half a pouch of this. Nigga, I got some rolled up with the real papers. I got some rolled up with the fake papers. I got the fake papers for the fake niggas. I got the real papers for the real OGs. And what I'm smoking, I'm a real OG. What we talking about? they got people stitching up different pockets inside of your jacket. And a brand new one too. Ironed up. Creases. Creases in the front, creases in the back. Skip. I only got 2 in the back because it was A and B. I didn't get no 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I got on my back, nigga, I'm a blood. I got 1 iron on the back and 1 iron on the other side of the back, and then 1 iron on there, and then I got an iron here and an iron here in the motherfucking nylon motherfucking jackets. And I was B team. A, B, 1 stripe, that's B. 1 stripe, A, B, that's B. Then on my back, so, and then all in total is 4. So I'm B, 4, U. Bitch! I was, what? You know when I used to say, yeah, blood, I'm finna get me a new jacket. I got old boy coming back with a bigger jacket. You know, I used to like to wear the 2X's because when you big at 225, it fit kind of snug. But then I graduated because I started holding things and walking around with the Pruno and stuff. So, you know, I had to get a 3X. Real niggas know what I'm talking about. So, you know, I was telling the homie, not even knowing to guard my words. You know, because when you around certain niggas, they be like, ah. They already in the cell like, blood got the chewy Chips Ahoy. Blood got the peanut butter Chips Ahoy. Blood got 12 cases of soups. Blood got creamers. Blood got 5 16-ounce jars of Folgers. Blood don't even drink Folgers. I could ask Blood for a shot. Blood got like soap for days. Blood got cocoa butter. Blood got cocoa butter soap. Blood got baby oil. Blood got 7 bars of motherfucking Colgate. You be like sometimes niggas get caught and you be rolling a cigarette, just like Baby B Brave saying, I'm finna blow it down. Yeah. Well, I had already pre-cut toilet tissue rolls for the niggas that like to smoke for free. Me and Munchie used to know who come in and smoke for free, ski. And that's why we couldn't be biased. Because it was OG homies and young homies. Straight using us. But it's smooth though. I did my time. I guess that's what I was there for. That's what I took it as. Since I'm here, remember these times, because you ain't gonna meet another Neptune. Like, I would drop this shit if you say you don't got my money. And tobacco be this way, and I'm getting on your OG ass like you my age. That's how they respected us. We was not playing with nobody. But we show you love, though. We show you a gang of love, but blood. I know. You been in jail 28 years. I'm 25. Your time, brother, is gone. I be's here now. You know when you get into it with them young crips that's big, and you be tapping on the door for me and Munchie? Don't forget that. Before I start calling you little homie. Cause you here for some little homie shit. Hey, I need y'all to beat somebody up. Hey, can I get some cigarettes to whoop de whoop de whoop? Hey, what? Damn, nigga. We showed in trade places. Didn't you say you been locked up 28 years? Blood, I been locked up for. I got motion. Why you over here for me? You should be owning this bitch. You can't talk to the big homies like that. They gonna tell on you. Dead homies gonna tell on you. That's what they is gonna do. They gonna tell. And then, don't let it be a little rider homie from they hood. You know how it's gonna go? Blood is not finna walk up to you and say nothing. You know what Blood gonna do? Go find the Bloods, and their tires is low, and go, and then some niggas is gonna fold. No matter in the pen, they riders, but some of them be like, Blood, Neptune, Blood. If it's me, I can't ask Blood for cigarettes. I can't get some trees on the lawn. Blood, I'm out. That's the homie. And now it ain't just the homie. It's the benefits of the homie. That's why I'm different. And they knew my mom and dad was coming twice a month. Can't do nothing with me. Can't do nothing. The only thing you can do with me is, hey, Neptune, hey, what if I give you $50 and you give $100, tell your peoples, give my peoples $100, blah, 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 since they live in the hood, right? Yeah. So how you want it? Cash or you want this funny money? I don't know yet. But I will take the money to your folks at visit, and my folks at visit, and yeah, it's good. And then, yeah, I will get the 50. I ain't gonna say you know I didn't do, but yeah, I'll probably come like a week or two later. But don't tell me no, you ain't got it. You know it's bad for you. You know, and you know I ain't coming by myself, cause I know niggas get tricky and dangerous. This is prison. Like I always gotta have a backup. But you know the homie like Munchie, you know he ain't finna jump in unless you pull out like something stupid. Like even if I am losing, the worst Munchie gonna do is Neptune. What the fuck is you doing, Blood? Watch out for that overhead. Blood gonna try to wrestle you. That's the best. That's the best. Just the same thing I would do for Munchie. I'm not finna jump in. You bring something dangerous, you might not make it to tomorrow, gang. Cause I don't know the level I would go to. We was burnt and we was big. We was big young niggas. Like we could go play football for USC. Paroling that day, they would look at us and be like, "Yeah, we gonna find a place for y'all." Cause Munchie a little bit taller, but like I said, he way more built than Lil Munchie. Like that's why I said, Big Munchie, you gotta step up, cause your little brother, god damn, bro. I know you ashamed. I know if it was my little brother, but god damn, man, he just be popping it until 2030. And then the cold thing about it is he can't do nothing with nobody. And then you the mayor. You know you beef with the Queen Streets, right? You ain't pop nobody. You know you beef with the LA Lanes, right? You ain't popped nobody. You would have went to jail with the rest of us. So shut your bitch ass up. And then you will be considered the little homies of us. Now, if we getting cracking, we getting bracking for the generation above us and our generation, what the fuck did we put you niggas on for? To peace treaty? Blood, you niggas is bitches. Different YouTuber. Once you cross the line and you RIP and it's a funeral involved, and then a couple of years later, you gonna say pushing peace. I don't know what kind of American you is. Certain betrayals in the Bible wasn't even accepted. I would go into detail, but YouTube, they'll probably put a yellow or put a age restriction if I get too deep. That's why I'm very aware. Even if I'm like Aunt Hefe, you know how they say people is functional when they do certain things to intake in their body? Do it ever at any point in time on my life look like I'm finna go to sleep? Do you know how to take a baby sip instead of a gulp? You do look like a big burnt black bass fish, right? You know they got black bass fish and Hefe. Don't matter what the checks say. As long as the feds pay, he gonna be there every day. How can I have no jumper when I got a jump shot? I'm coming at you niggas' neck like the rim. You see Jordan? He coming at the neck of the rim. How can I go to no jumper and I got a jump shot? How can I go to no jumper and I got a Los Angeles Shaquille O'Neal Hardwood Classic Mitchell and Ness Philadelphia made Los Angeles jersey throwback of Shaquille O'Neal? Why the hell? And you see that LA County thermal? You know you can't get a LA County thermal unless you've been to LA County jail. They can't do nothing with me. I was really, like they say down south, I was really street. Once they made that big announcement, hey, and if you take any of our clothes, we're not gonna let you go home and we're gonna put you back and we're gonna recycle you. You know how many times I heard that? Blood? That's why I purposely finessed the free staff to bring new thermals. B team, B team, Munchie voice, B team, B team. That's how long I was in there. I held that thermal for about 3 months. Wore to visit, top and bottom, brand new. Big Munchie 41. He an 84 baby like me. We grew up together. That's why I said his name Dagan Weed. The teacher used to say his name in class. That's why I said I don't know Bosco. I don't know Bosco name. Blood was never in Inglewood nothing. I was in there and I held on to the top and bottom of the thermo. I knew I was going home, but I was in there for popping something with a 38 special. That's why the nigga from Insane on my last live, he was like, this nigga telling the truth. I was there with you in the county jail with 4-star from Cinderella Park Families. Last time I was in LA County, Dolph and Draco, RIP. You put the years together. I didn't want to go into how I was really living there, but for me to get the new thermals, when I beat my case for doing that to that nigga in Long Beach, you know what I'm talking about. What's the nigga name? Brandon. We'll just leave it at that. Brandon. Police. Go look it up. I beat the case already. Talking about I popped at his car. I popped at him and his daughter while they was in the car. Beat the case because her phone said she was in a whole nother area and it was binging from different cell towers like she was on the phone, but she gonna say I was there when I popped on old boy. Nigga, you lying. Beat the case. When I got out, oh, when I went to processing, they made that big ass announcement. Mind you, I left a gang of stuff. You know what? I had so much stuff. The only niggas that I could bless was the Hoovers, cause the rest was neighborhood cribs on West Side, 400 Queens. Nigga, my daddy rest in peace. I used to keep my cell dark. The police used to always come in there and tell me, "Hey, get that paper off your light." I keep a cell dark, but a little bit light. So when I'm at the table, I'm writing a letter. If I write a letter, cause I be on the phone though. When I left, I took the paper off the cell. When they called my name, said you finna leave. You beat your case. I already knew that. Had a real lawyer. Once again, fourth or fifth lawyer. Hey, they know me well. Tell me about myself. So I beat the popping at a nigga case. I let niggas read the paperwork and everything. It said 38 special. Dead homies. But they couldn't find the blower. Dead homies. So anyway, I take the paper off. The nigga from Insane there and everything. When I take the paper off, it's a nigga from Harlem. I forgot his name, but he one of them old niggas, tall, dark-skinned, bald-head nigga, always talk about the old Crip days and how shit changed and how it's way more bloods than how he used to first come in there when he was our age. He said now, he tried to put on Lil Wayne, but he said since Lil Wayne, it's like everybody a blood now. You can call it what you want. He was from Harlem. This nigga, he was a porter. When this nigga heard my name getting called, I could tell Blood hated it. But he loved to see a member use his resources to get a lawyer. He read the paperwork. He thought I was just talking like everybody else. Blood see me beat a case like a Mexico. And the whole time I'm in there, I said, hey man, you in here facing your third strike. He got his second strike off his baby mama putting hands and feet on her. Blood go to prison. They married. She stick with him. She ain't had. I say stick with him, but she didn't have no kid while he was in prison. So he get out. Mind you, he went to prison because of her getting on the stand. This how I know you ain't got nowhere to stay, but he paroled to the hoe. She tell on him again. This time, it's on camera. He just did like 5 years with 85. He know who I'm talking about. I'm saying too much detail not to know who I'm talking about. He told me he did 4 years and some months. Or 5 years of her getting him his second strike. This time, he on camera. Do you think if she put you in jail for damn near 5 years, she wouldn't have a camera when you talking them sweet nothings in jail, and she know you ain't got nowhere else to go, because you done told her in a million letters in 5 years? She didn't have a camera in front of that dumbass house. Your dumb ass went back to. Dumbass nigga. You should have just went to a halfway house or something. You just did almost 5 years and you went back. So he go back. He tried to say the last time because he was smoking brack. All right, nigga. This time he was smoking, but he had stopped. And she asked him something. He just went off. It was a bad night. Some kind of smoker ass story. That nigga, when he heard about me going home, first at my door. Hey, I know you got them donuts. I said, what? Man, come on, man. You know I've been seeing them people bring you donuts, drop off donuts and muffins at your door for breakfast and dinner, man. I always wanted to know what you had going on because, shit, I be getting the same thing, too. He didn't know. I was watching down the tier. This nigga wait till you get way down the tier and go hit up the Mexicans or the white boys that I told I'll pay to go get some muffins. Like the ones we had for breakfast yesterday, I'll be like, hey, y'all still got a gang of them in the kitchen? Yeah. How much they go for? Well, like 3 for a soup. All right, look, I'll give you 2 soups for every 3. Give me all of them. Yeah, yeah, the whole bag. Sometimes they think I'm bullshit. I'll harass you for 3 days. Damn near talk bad to you. I will damn near show you soups, give you a soup, and tell you to get on your job. Don't do that. Once you don't act like a regular nigga, I could tell they say don't fuck with the blacks. When they meet me, whole different nigga. And they be like, man, you talk a little different. Like, you talk like you smarter. Yeah, I know. I went to college, but I still bang bang with the gang bang. So what up? Three for a soup? I got 2 for you. I got 2 for you. You come back fast, nigga, you get double up, 4. Let's go. They be like, oh yeah, ooh. Hey, if y'all want to do this all the time, hey, tell me what you want from store. And I'll make sure you know what store, whatever this week is. Yeah, Wednesday? Okay, cool. Don't worry. Just tell me what you want and just bring all the muffins. And next thing you know, I'm so stacked up and trying to ration them to different homies. Sometimes they be getting molded, but I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. As long as they get molded and I make sure my guys leave, you ain't got to ask. You ain't got to ask. Because if it go down, it's still going to be what it is. And you would never speak bad on me. Never. Because as long as you don't show me busterism, you good. You better catch your phase, though. Don't hear me. Don't let me. Don't let no nigga talk bad to you. That's what we feed you for. Get some weight to your workout. Yeah, brother. That's the point of this. This shit ain't for free ski. I don't know you from nothing. Handle your thing wherever you from. If it get out of hand, just like I gave you some food. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a hand. Where they at? It's not a problem. County jail, once you get older, the police know you, they be like, hey, man, I heard what happened to your young homies. You're like, yeah, what happened? You always got to act like you don't know. Always act like you don't know. Yeah, what happened? You know why? Because them ones that want to be cool with you, they just regular people. Them deputies ain't certified investigators. They pass the class, and they there to watch you. They just babysitters. But they finessing dumb niggas. Yeah, what happened? I know his story is going to be more true than anybody on the tier. Why? He don't give a damn about what's going on. He just reading what's in the book. They don't write shit in the book if it ain't a fact. And you got them young officers in there that if you older than them, as soon as you come in there just by my tattoos and shit like that, and I ain't all tatted all over the face and shit like that, they be like, yeah, he got the older tattoos, like where he had it, but he didn't go berserko. Yeah, I don't look like Stu Boy Blue. I go in there, they be like, you're blood, huh? They be like, you cross Atlantic? Why you say that? Oh, you got a CA on your hand. God damn, nigga, you was watching me like you was like this. As soon as I came to the door, oh yeah, he's an OG. Oh, he got a CA tat. Where you learn that from? Training school? Everybody got a red CA tat. Ain't from Cross Atlantic. Nigga, I ain't even from Bompton. Nigga, you brazy as fuck. Pull me out. Hey, are you cool in here with the East Coasters? What? Yeah, you got Cross Atlantic on your. Man, you better look at my file before you just pull me out, ask me these bogus ass questions. Dead homies, they pulled me out. A sergeant, big old Mexican nigga. Hey, he wasn't even gang. He wasn't even like task force. They pulled me out my cell talking about, am I good? What? What do you mean? Oh yeah, it's a lot of East Coasters on the floor. Oh wow, I never even knew. Oh yeah, you got that Cross Atlantic tattoo on you. Okay, did I ask for y'all help? Did I say I was in need of, like, what are you calling me out into the hallway? You know, they take you out and you got that long ass hallway, then they buzz you out, that bogus ass day room, what they call a day room. That ain't nothing but some benches, a toilet, ain't no goddamn TV up in there. Maybe a vending machine that's damn near empty. Nigga, they call me out, go, look at the officer just looking at me like, looking at him like, the fuck they calling me out here for, nigga? If it ain't no visit, nigga, I ain't got no motherfucking lawyer supposed to come back for another couple weeks. Niggas don't surprise nothing, nigga, unless you call, they gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna come down. Man, they just don't be popping up, nigga. Anyway, man, I go to the hallway, they all right there, like 4 or 5. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Floyd? Hey, what up? Hey, yeah, you have any problems up in there? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, it's a lot of East Coasters on this floor and this, and that. Okay. Yeah, we seen that Cross Atlantic. You from Cross Atlantic? I had to look at my shit like, what? Man, do you see this 405? Is that a motherfucking 405 and a motherfucking Compton nigga? What the fuck is you talking about? Like, why you even bring me out here, gang? Like, goofy. That's how I knew I was too street more than them. And then they start kicking rocks that ain't even there. Like, the sergeant just started kicking rocks. Like, yeah, man, you know, we just had to ask. Yeah, this is embarrassing. You got all these motherfucking officers over here, I guess, looking for my well-being, whatever the fuck y'all think y'all doing. And then y'all like 5 deep where y'all could be doing a real job and helping some people that's probably under the bunk and you know what I mean? They stole, ain't they stole? What you worried about me for? I ain't called you. That's how I know niggas be getting saved in jail. They ain't gonna tell that part of the story. They try to save me. That's when I was like, wait, what? They call niggas out just on some bogus shit, and then they don't have it just be like it's they just say your name. It wasn't even like doctor line, it wasn't no lawyer visits, it wasn't regular visit, it wasn't you finna go to a supermax, nothing. Just Floyd, cell 6. That ain't me. Put the cover right back over your head or keep talking on the phone. That ain't me. Floyd. Bzz, 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 and then they start fucking with the door. That's when you know it's you. And get out of it. What? Oh, yeah, you need it up at the front. For what? I don't know, man. Just get dressed. For what? I don't know. Man, it's some bitch ass shit. Get right back on the phone. Yeah, man. Police calling me, man. I'll call you back later on today because I ain't been finna be on the phone. And she already was on the phone an hour, talking about 10 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, I'm finna hang up. I'm finna hang up. That turned into an hour. I hate being in jail. You be trying to call to check on some stuff. They be on the phone snitching on everybody in your family. Who took the money? Who took the car too long? Who did this? Who did that? Your mama, she said she did this, but then she actually didn't do this. Then when she gave me the money, it was like $12 short. $12? That sounds like a combo meal. So my mom took the money, went to probably El Pollo Loco, got whatever she could order for herself, and probably my niece. Yeah, I already know the story. It's about $12. Burnt. Family. Back to the story. Go to the hallway. Ask me if I'm from Cross Atlantic Pyro. Bang on them. Go back to the cell. Welcome to LA County Jail. Wake up in the morning, cereal, eggs, and a jelly. That's what it is. Everybody on the tier fighting over orange juice. And I mean fighting. The Mexicans want it this day, the blacks want it this day, and yeah. Niggas fighting over extra lunches. Niggas stepping on their homies over trying to get the porter job because they think he a buster and they want to be out there. So they'll dry snitch and lie snitch and backbite to the police. Like, man, I ain't heard it all. Seen it all too. And you know the best thing you could do is do your time and don't try to save niggas. Don't even try to save yourself. Save yourself by not saying nothing. If you always on a tier, act like you can't do your time, always comment to, cause now they got TVs. Boy, if these dudes didn't have no TVs, it'd be a lot more banging. Thank you, Iron Man. What is that? Johnny? No, it ain't Johnny Depp. What's his name? Iron Man. Whoever Iron Man is, that actor. Once he went to jail, he supplied the whole LA County jail with TVs, all through all the floors. Even if your TV broke, like we used to be mad. Your TV be broke, it just went out. Nobody did nothing really to it, but they do be watching they little they be hooking up they little shit to it to where niggas be watching videos at night, like real YouTube videos, but that's too much information. But if that TV blow out, the police will act like they gotta order it. Um, this dude, when he left Iron Man, he said every year I'm gonna do a tax write-off to make sure it's always TVs for LA County Jail. Man, y'all got a whole storage full of them bitches. All different sizes. Cause if you're on different floor, they bigger flat screens. Bigger flat screens. Besides the what, like at least 40 inches every 2-3 cells. This nigga watching this nigga watching this nigga watching this. And I can't really get into them dudes that be watching Wendy Williams and what's that other one with Tia Tamara, with the fat comedian? I don't even know, man. These dudes be watching girly shows and really be, oh man, why you change the channel, man? Like, golly, man, y'all watching like it's like different college games that y'all could be watching right now, and this nigga want to watch even if it is Jamie Foxx, you want to watch an old rerun Jamie Foxx, bruh, like that we all seen growing up, and you can't tell me you ain't seen this 30 times. At least you black. That's like saying you ain't seen Good Times or the Cosby Show. Shut your ass. Yeah, Robert Downey. That's like saying you don't know, you ain't never seen a Cosby Show, or you ain't seen A Different World or 336 or 662, whatever the damn show is. That's like saying, come on, man, you know your mama and your granny was watching Golden Girls. Like I said, I don't remember no episodes or nothing, but I used to be like, look at these old ass white ladies. And mama and her, my granny be like, yeah, she sure told her. I'd be like, man, I gotta get out of this girl zone. I don't like this vibe. I already knew I was for show boy. So when Bosco said what he said, like, me? Me with a transmission? Oh, blood. Now I'm for show on the internet. If you can say that on the internet, and niggas believe this, and I'm just a random face, and you just say this, and the internet like, yeah, man, Neptune up. Bitch, it been 12 months. And I've been on here every day and lick of it. Where the transmission at? I been on YouTube this time, all the time, trying to find the truth to what Bosco said. And they sure skipped over me and went straight to Baby B Braids. I'm on the street, just like Baby B Braids said. I don't see how you niggas be beefing, and all you niggas is on the street. I don't see how you niggas is beefing, and y'all from the same hood. Oh, oh, it's all just a phone call, just like Aunt Hefe and Whack 100. Y'all both got each other's number. But one thing about me is I try to contact Bosco, and I don't have just a text message. I wrote that bitch a letter and told him what he ain't gonna do, what he ain't gonna do, and when I chased down Whoop-de-Whoop. And you know what? The nigga I was chasing down, I didn't even know that was his little homie in the car with me with the 2 sticks and the three. Man, that boy seen so many taco shells from Taco Bell. He was just finger fucking the product. All the taco shells with the beef in between and the cheese. He was looking at me like, damn, this a lot of taco shells. I was like, yeah, blood, I'm looking for wooty woo 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 woo. Oh, he didn't even say, I am baby whoopty whoop. Didn't even tell me. But I know him from an itty bitty baby. That's why I said shit kind of hit different. So when he did hit me up when I went on Spider Lope, I felt bad. Because I put him in a position. But the position is, I knew him when he was a baby. Bosco wasn't even from the hood. Bosco! Look, and then with him being the baby homie of who he said he is, bruh, my little homies, put your big homie on. My little homies, put your big homies on. Do you understand what I just said? My little homies, put your big homies on. And they all know me. And I wasn't hiding. I was there all day, every day, like 7-Eleven. I knew where your house was. You knew where my house was. You would tell me, hey, yo, Bister. They ain't say your sister. Hey, yo, Bister over there on Eucalypt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she with Peaches and Lele. Yeah. I be tired of that bitch Lele. She always saying on pie root. Blood, I be like, blood, go to your hood. I be like, blood, that's down the street, 2 streets up. You acting like she just, like her hood is just so far. Like, blood, her hood is across Florence. You know our hood? Stop at Florence. Cross the street. You acting like her hood is far. Yeah, but blood, she gotta take that over to Rogers Park area. That's how you know the little division. You don't like somebody or you don't like that person, now you make it a hood thing. Shame, shame, shame on Bosco. He learned the Inglewood way. I give you that. Cause even with me and Smiley, we was beefing over me 400, him 300. Bosco, you know how petty that is? Do you know my name is set in stone with beefing over the homies and trying to bang so hard? Like, nigga, when the whoop-de-whoops come through, nigga, they don't come through the 300. Nigga, they come through the 400. Because that's where they would be at. Oh, fuck you, blood. Ooh. Crossing out the 300. That's who I was. What was. Bosco ain't did no shit like that. We used to almost get DP for crossing out blocks. And then who got the best hit up? It still say QSB. We still crossing out the extras. But then he'll put the 300 and then he'll put the 400 and cross it out with a K. I was like, oh, blood. And then who was catching the phase? Me. Maybe I pumped up Lil Stretch twice. Pumped him. And I mean pumped him. And he got put on, both of y'all got put on before me. And I'm pumping you niggas. I didn't know I was a football player in the game. So I'll pump up Lil Stretch, Timothy Jones, and I'll pump up Smiley, Paul Cole. See, I know their names. Bosco didn't know their names unless he was watching this live right now. West Side, 4 of them. You wasn't with us, Bosco. And all these names, they are all my age. Bosco, you older than all of us. Oh, blood. Bosco, Do you know how this shit sounds brazy? Look, think about it from my head and how I came to the internet and just like, Bosco? The face? Bosco, it's a lot of people born in 83, 84, 85. The cutoff line is 86. That's my sister. That's a whole nother generation. That my sister, that was official in the hood because we knew her 2 years younger than us. Blood, she was on some other young ass, goofy ass, burnt out. They was burnt out like us, but it started getting more wild. Like, I don't give a fuck, you a blood, we'll pop. We wasn't that far. 2 years after us, my sister's age, they will pop after a fade. We was fade. Oh, you got whooped. You. Oh, he whooped you too. You. Somebody. Oh, blood, we some bitches. And we be gone. We wouldn't be pop. We had them too. You didn't think the pop, like, we was on, if you was wearing red chuckers, motherfuckers, you not the op like that. But if you thought you was bullying us, yeah, we fight too if you didn't think Eagle would do it like that. Like, it's a football game. It was just a quick scrimmage. But I could never use the Jefe words. Attack. Attack means we was vulnerable. That sound like we was some women. Blood. I don't jump when I put jeans on, gang. Never did. Never will. I didn't even jump when I put on football pads before I put the pants on top. You know, that tight thing you gotta put on and then tie up and then put the colors of Inglewood, Jets, Seminoles, Pee Wee, Popwater, high school, varsity. Yeah. I didn't have them things squeezing my nalgas. That's Spanish. Balls. Nalgas. You know that ain't Jefe, but you do whatever the check say and whatever the feds pay. That's no bueno with me, my friend. I would tell it to you like a Mexico on East LA corner selling corn. What they call it? What they call elote. My friend. I'm selling no elote. That's the corn you black people be buying with the butter and the Parmesan cheese and the chili. That's elote. No bueno. You negro, no bueno. Thank you. Thank you. These niggas can't mess with me. I'm so dangerous. I can have a podcast. And this is the only time I'm finna say it. Only once. I can have a podcast with some Mexicans that's Southsiders, and they just think I'm a regular black nigga. And you know I know Spanish, right? ¿Que no? ¿No habla? No tengo, eh? Sí, habla. Sangre cara sangre. Yo me llamo. Sí. AYLESS Moments. Gracias, güey. No tengo. Pisha, güey. Gracias, güey. Mm-hmm. You see why I say I go to Mexico? And let the hair fool you? Do you know? Like I said, I wouldn't go to sleep. You know, I think that people were so black that got caught up out there in Mexico. They didn't know Spanish. I bet you people was talking brazy. Outside, walking outside their door. They knew it was some motion. They didn't know what was going on. Mexican people, they know black people don't know Spanish. They know that. With this hair, they for sure know I don't know Spanish. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? That was the only pleasure of growing up with Mexicans before it got racial. Growing up with Mexicans, it was straight. As soon as we got to middle school, they showed us how black we was. On top of that, we were so naive, we didn't even know when they were showing us shade. They mamas, they sisters, they older brothers used to be like, he ain't here. He just left. He went with his cousins for the summer. Oh, he just left. Every day. Mind you, mind you, this is not a new person we talking about. This is somebody I grew up with. Mexican. Not only his door, two more doors. It was three total. They stopped popping out. We didn't catch on. We still dumb niggas picking niggas up for school. You ain't never left before we got here. You used to walk to school with us. Once the first homie got popped, you can't even call him a homie. He was just a friend. Sometimes it was the tall ones that look older than their age. Sometimes it was the regular dude, but his family so like broke and poor, he got like he always got to wear a hoodie. He always wear the same 2-3 dickies. But that's your boy, you know. You remember when everybody used to wear the Sauconys? His Sauconys, when he got them, they was fresh. They didn't last long. Mama probably get him one pair of shoes a year. If Inglewood rent is this high now, just imagine how it was back then. It's up there. Inglewood mortgage rent has always been up there. That's why I said I'm glad God let me get this age. Cause now that I think back, I used to be mad when everybody want to spend a night at my house on the dead homies. I used to be mad when us as the YGs, we'd just be chilling in front of my house and my dad be mad when he pull up. He'd be like, don't hang out in front of the house. I just like, come on, man, let's go. Nobody ever, like I said, I grew up in the hood. It wasn't did not no nigga ever say nothing to my dad. But one nigga tried to say some little, it wasn't slick. It was just like he was older and he was from IF, but I don't know where he came from, YA, jail, whatever. I just knew him as Lil Grizz. So Blood used to come over there, wet daddied out the game. This is when wet daddies. But this is when I'm like 16. And like everybody with me, just imagine the varsity team. Just put it like that. The varsity team always at my house. Mostly every gang member that's really like that, most of them come off a basketball, football team. Let's just keep it 100. We talking about LA. So, like I said, like some dudes, like now when you was my age and they be like, damn man, your dad swole. That's different. Like the dude in Snowfall with the curl, built like that. Just imagine my dad just having not just cut up like that, but just having weight. Just it wasn't all cut up like he was Terry Crews body. No. My dad, if them was his arms, he had the fat around it too, to where they look a little bit bigger. Like I know what 22s, 23s look like in a motherfucking V-neck and some motherfucking tight ass Jordan ass jeans and the original 501s that look like you a cowboy. My dad used to hop out, shirt tucked in the pants with a belt. That's how I said, man. My dad had me when I was 30. I mean, when he was 30. I had my first son at 30. Now I see the distance, but my son ain't no bitch. That nigga choke out, man. That nigga was 5 years old. He choked out his brother, 16 years old, and I seen him. I was like, come on, man. I ain't gonna even say my son's name, because I only say it every once in a year. Yeah, but shit show. My dad say, hey, man, y'all, he'll say, move around. Y'all gonna have to get up front of the house, man. Y'all can't be hanging. This ain't no hangout. This ain't no hangout spot. That was my dad word. This ain't no hangout spot. I ain't seen no nigga, even nothing. Even if it was a big homie in the car, like we used to get caught up like that. We be hanging out, and the big homie would be across the street in an Impala SS. I ain't gonna say his name. And he used to be able to hit the passenger seat twice, like real hard, boom, boom, and the seat would lift up, and it'd be about like maybe like 5 to 7 peasies in there. It'd be the Strinoness or it'd be the Crondon. You feel me? So whatever he pulling up for, that's what I'm supposed to get. And sometimes when they say they going out of town and stuff like that, I used to get blessings. So if I'm already getting like 2 or 3 little what do you call them, little Debbie cakes, we'll put it like that for YouTube purposes only. If I'm there for 2 Debbie cakes, then I'll get the 2 Debbie cakes, and then he'll probably throw me like another 2. Hey, I ain't gonna be back in 2 weeks. It was like, I know where you live. Like, you know what I mean? Like you so like it ain't even about you certified. Bruh, you grew up how I like it's like it's how the hood started. You had to live there to be from the hood. Nigga, you pulling up into my in front of my dad's house. It didn't the homies like congregate when y'all first started the hood in front of y'all house? So that's why it wasn't no, that's why I said me and Bosco are 2 different levels. Like, bro, like, who's gonna get on here for Queen Street and say I'm lying? You can't. You can't. Bosco don't got no stories like that. Nowhere. And Munchie, he always talking about popping somebody. I'll be talking about regular life. I got stories for days. So he'll pop the side, boop boop. The thing will lift up. I get my 2 Debbie cakes. He give me 2 extra Debbie cakes. And then this what he say, hey, I got this new shit. Here you go. Hey, man, let me know when you finna have some puppies, man. I know your dad ain't gonna let me get them for the cheap though, but yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I'm gang member, but that's Mr. Gang member. Like, bro, like like I said, my dad got out of the car. No, he looked like Snowfall, but he was chunkier. And my dad, this is the difference. My dad didn't have no curl. My dad had that motherfucking Black Panther type short little afro, like real packed in, where it's nice and neat with the little, side pork chop. Yeah. And he used to wear them big old gold glasses that had the double band gold at the top with the gold rims. Please. And then my dad can't see good. Like he can see without the glasses, but I'm talking about see good. If he take them off, Undertaker. I done seen him do it in church. Get people about the church. I done seen him get people out the yard. Look, bro, that choke slam is vicious. I seen him pick people up off their feet. Yes, indeed. Like they was going to the upper room, like Drewski did at that church thing with the red bottoms on. He made them float, brother, like they was not no weight. I seen it. Ain't no, I heard it. Me and my little, and then my little brother. Now he's 7 years younger than me. So say I'm 14, seeing my dad do it, and my brother 7. You know what this little nigga doing? Yeah, dad. Yeah, dad. DDT him. DDT him. I'm like, damn. And my dad actually like, he ain't saying go in the house, son, or get. He letting us see this non-PG rated R movie. My dad ain't never told us to go inside when he did something to another dude. Mexicans too. The neighbors, oh man. So this what the neighbors do. I'm a real Inglewood baby. Go Google it. 315 West Lime Street. In between Eucalyptus and Inglewood Ave. Do you know I grew up on Eucalyptus and Inglewood Ave by Sentinel Field? You know where the Inglewood School District is? You know, one street behind Inglewood High? That's where I grew up. Bosco can't tell me nothing. He can't do nothing with me. That's what I said. Even for me to go talk to Rich Trapper, that's beneath me. Bro, you niggas on Hollywood banging 2016, 2010 ass niggas. Bro, it's bad for me to say, but I'm in the 90s with it. And if I'm in the 90s with it, this how I know. Tupac died. I heard it on the radio. My sister running up and down, oh, my nigga Tupac. I remember looking at her like, bitch, big back and beat boo. And you know why? Maybe, well, I can't say like King Peel. My sister is the reason why I became a blood. Because I was about to lie. Because I never was on shit when I lived in the 6-0s. I was a little ass boy just playing with niggas down the street. But my sister was crippin'. I'll never say where she was from. That's her business. She went to the Navy because it was blue. And she's still in the Navy. And she's still 7 years older than me. So put it like that. And she don't do no crippin' but for the Navy. And she is certified working for them niggas. 2 day ski. Her and her husband. But she went for Navy blue. I say, grow up in the hood. I never missed a day. I heard everybody's story. Homies used to come tell on other niggas. Why? Because I live there. You got homies that move way out in Timbuk motherfucking Merino Valley. Now, they was with us when we grew up. But you live out there now. Before Bosco, it was other people. And they still in their 14, 15, 16s. Okay. Well, if you want to bang, you know we ain't out there. But it ain't like we want to put you off because you're still a kid. You got to go where your mama stay. That's when a gang runs different. It's not like, oh, we got to put you off because you still a young adolescent and you got to move elsewhere. It's just like, all right, well, if you doing something else, you doing something else. Like Deshaun Jackson. He big 40 Crip now. If you're doing it like that, you still never got put off of Queen Street. We not talking about your mama moved to San Bernardino County. Then you moved down the street to the 40s. It's us, the families, the 60s, then the 40s. Bro, that is bus material. But you ducked off. And I don't know if you denied it, but if you did, Deshaun Jackson, he's a goddamn lie. I was there when your ass was lumped up. And you know what you told me when we got on Inglewood Ave and Regent? I was on the bike. That's how young I was. I probably had a whip. Ain't no telling. I always was butter knifing and scissors and some doing some random bogus shit. I always had a whippity doo dah, but I don't know if it was legal. And I walked your mark ass home. And I said, "Hey, blood, what your name gonna be?" He said, "I don't know." Woo woo woo. Now mind you, his name is Deshaun Jackson. He lived on Regent and Inglewood Ave. He was like the third apartment building. Dead homies. He lived there with his mama and his baby brother. Dead homies. His brother was so gaga goo goo, he probably was going to like a daycare, like for real, for real. That's how young his brother was. And tell me I'm lying. So this Mark ass nigga, this nigga tell me, yeah, man, I just got to put on the hood. Man, oh, Dude Dirty was there and everything on West Side 400 Queens on my daddy rest in peace. That's what you said. You knew Do Dirty, man, nigga, Do Dirty, nigga. That's the one I said used to pop up in the NHPs and be like, "Hey, blood, hey, you been ducking, blood. You gonna catch my fade or what, blood?" And the homies from neighborhood probably used to be like, "Do Dirty, blood, like, why you had to hop out on the homie like that, blood? Hey, KO, you gonna catch Do Dirty fade or what, blood?" It was just like Minister Society movies. It was exciting, but it was hella wrong. That was Do Dirty. That nigga said, "Hey, yeah, Do Dirty was there and everything." I was like, I had to smile. Because why? He took me on hella field trips. Had to, like a grown man. It wasn't no accepting nothing, nigga. And don't come back to the hood if you not like that. You went to the funeral, right? Yeah, I was there. So you went to the funeral and it's boo, and you just gonna be here and don't do nothing and just come back like it's boo? Don't come back to the hood if you ain't slide. What? You heard what I said. All right, when you trying to go? Yep. 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 It wasn't no thinking long. It wasn't no come back and think about it. I was a grown man, and my dad used to call me a little grown man. And I made a decision. Well, I wasn't worried about no cameras. We with the cameras. Man, we ain't going to no liquor store. We ain't going to Costco. We not going to Walmart. Bruh, we regular hood. Ain't no cameras. Nigga, you bright. If you said no, you's a Mizark. Mm-hmm. And you walked to school with him, right? And he your twin, right? Mm-hmm. And you seen his mama crying? Yeah. You seen his sister? Yeah. You seen G Pop's the one that fixed everybody's cars, right? Shit, that's fucked up. Grandpa was crying the hardest. Yeah. So what you finna do? What you mean? What you mean what I mean? Conversation go like that. Mm-hmm. Ain't on no King Pill. Wanna join the gang, gotta slide first. No. We wasn't playing. We know this nigga. We know his mama. And then another thing you gotta think about. Now, even though he gone and he young, you know his sister still walk through the hood. You know his older sister or older brother that don't gang bang, but you know they car every time they come to their mama house to go check on little brothers and sisters. Yep. You know he looking at you like a mark. You know they thinking, oh, he shouldn't even gang bang. These niggas ain't even doing shit. Look at this mark. I might as well go tell the ops where they at, cause they some marks. Back door, front door, side door. But if they know you on some Panther stuff, like control police in the streets, I didn't have grannies that used to tell on me as a little kid. Come to me when they knew I was 18. Hey, T-Dog, I seen what you did the other day. Huh? Yeah, when that car came through here, that van, and all the Mexicans was playing that music loud, and they was yelling at the gang stuff, and I seen you running in the middle of the street, and you just let off a gang of times, and you was chasing the car. You know I seen you. Damn! I didn't call the police on you though, because I've been seeing them suckers come over here all the time. They've been writing on the walls. They wrote on Tracy wall over there on the building down there. That's when it changed. And you know she know your mama. And your mama told her what? You know T graduated high school. Yep, he sure graduated Inglewood. Yeah, I was sure trying to get him in line, girl. That's why I used to call when he was ditching. Who is Bosco? You ever heard of Bosco? I don't know. You know Bosco mama? I don't know. What's her name? I don't know. They said, I don't know. I don't know that girl. You know how Friday went. Okay. You know how Friday went. Okay. All right, girl. That's how they used to talk when you had a mama that age with the bob, you know, pressing it with all that grease and the hair press grease. Mm-hmm. Trying to look like Tony Braxton and everybody else that be singing shoo-wop. Mm-hmm. For sure. I am one of those babies. I'm one of them babies where they was what's that song? You know them bop ass songs that used to be on Soul Train. I got a gang of beats, but I don't know the words to it because I was so young. Uh, for sure it was Isley Brothers, Whispers, but it was this one song. It was like and I know my Uncle Wayne, rest in peace. He used to spin this song back to back. I'm trying to think of the song, and he had a long ass Cadillac, and he was on Soul Train twice. And he used to always tell me, "Yeah, I was on Soul Train." But I'm so babied out, like 5 years old, 6 years old. This nigga used to have me driving a long ass Cadillac, bro. I just remember it had the mustard and mayonnaise wheels on it. It was all original. It was brown with the beige like top. And when you get in it, that thing was long, bro. That car was so wide, bro. I don't know whoever got them cars, man, they got some spaceships. They got some spaceships. Then he had these little wires and stuff. Like when he driving, like when he get too low, it'll make a little scrape sound like man, oh niggas. But I forgot what that song was. But rest in peace. Rest in peace, Uncle Wayne, man. That nigga tall ass. Like, man, every time I seen him, everybody was like, "What's up, palm tree?" That's why I be calling all my tall homies. I be like, "What's up, palm tree ass nigga?" Like, nigga, you too tall to be tall. Like, why is you gang banging, man? You 6 foot what? 6'4", 6'6", 6'8". What is you doing around here? And I know two homies. Oh, and one of them, that's a bozo. Donut. Donut a bozo. The security guard that spit on Aaron the plumber. Bozo. Bozo. That nigga was supposed to go to USC. You know what he wanted to do? Smoke water. Not once, twice. Smoking water. Twice. Didn't even give him a chance no more after that. You know who gave him a chance? Whack 100. But I'm about to deuce up out of here, y'all, man. I've been over here way over my budget. I done seen the wind blow. I done seen I done seen the sun melt all the ice. It is that time. It is that time. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the people that got blocked. Shout out to the people that got personally blocked. Me. I won't be able to see you for a whole nother 24 hours. It's amazing content, huh? Oh, you gotta Google it. Hey, Heaven's Gate. Hey, see, look what he said at the end. What does water mean? God bless your soul, man. Hey, the best thing I could relay to you is don't want to know what it is. It's not a good thing, man. If it ain't your thing, you just got enlightened to another lingo, but don't investigate it, man. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. It's for YouTube purposes only. You know what I mean? That's why I got to use certain words and say certain words because on the internet, if you say things that's over the white person pay grade, then you know what I mean? Yeah, but in the hood, it's a slang that everybody know. So, you know what I mean? I can never say F the streets. Water is a word from the streets, and it's a word you don't know. And that's another fact. Say Less Moments TV. Like, comment, subscribe. Full ring. Out of here.